Finally, another game for Manchester United, bro. Another game for Manchester United. We gotta just try and win this, right? Major game today. Palace away from home. It's never easy, man. It's never ever easy. Wow. Wow. I think this is gonna be hard, bro, because we know that the manager is under pressure, but I think we can do it today, man. I think we can do it with a good game plan. It was a horrible game against Everton, bro. 10 men Everton, we failed to win. But today, let's see what we can do, bro, because I have a feeling that we're gonna pull off something. That's Man United, bro, because when we're not expected to win, we get results. When we are expected to win, that's when the results don't come. So that's Manchester United, bro. That is Manchester United through and through. So ish today, just try your best to win, man. Just try your best to win. Try your best to do what you need to do. I think we can do it. Let's see what the manager does for this game. Let's see who the starting lineup is. But yo, Ruben Amorim, he's been talking with a lot of confidence, bro, even before press conferences, things like that. But also another video of Gary Neville criticizing Ruben. So let me also play that. Gary Neville criticizing Ruben Amorim. Let me also just play that as well, man. Gary Neville. Ah, let's get it started, man. Let's get this started. Ish. Finally,
Welcome
Manchester
to the
United are back.
Pre-kickoff podcast on an eventful evening at Old Trafford. Gary, where to start? How about we start with the red card? We don't see incidents like that too often. Only the third time in the Premier League that a player's been sent off for, inverted commas, fighting their own teammates. Thoughts on that to begin with?
Should we start with the worst decision of the weekend? Me agreeing to do a second podcast yesterday, thinking United were going to go four. Yeah, of course it will be nice. That let the traffic go. Talk about United are back. Yeah, the red card. I'm torn between the referee making the right decision by the letter of the law. He's obviously slapped his own player. Whether you slap your own player or an opposition player, then that point around is it negligible, subjective, versus I just felt like it could have been avoided and it could have been one that I think a yellow card. Everyone would have said, okay, I get on with it. The thing is, I think that actually the problem maybe for Idrissa Gueye was that he had gone, and his head had gone a little bit. Now I think it went more after the red card appeared because I think he realised then what had happened. But yeah, an odd situation, something that's never nice to see. Never seen it. We've seen it only a couple of times or so in history of Premier League football. So very unusual.
So Gary Neville, ish. Obviously, everybody was disappointed with that Everton game, bro. Everton, the way we lost, not really the best way to lose at home against 10 men. You could have done better. You could have achieved more. But it is what it is. We keep moving forward, bro. We keep moving forward. Eh, It is what it is with that situation. I think overall, Man United, what we need to focus on is just building something, bro. Building something and bouncing back. Nobody wants to see us lose. Nobody wants to see us struggle. Nobody wants to see a situation where United are not winning games, bro. No one genuinely wants to see that, man. So, can we bounce back? I hope so. And hey, with Gary Neville, he's gonna say what he needs to say because uh I think everybody felt that frustration, but I also just wanna a low key just play Fabrizio Romano talking about who are gonna sign in the January transfer window, and it looks like João Gomez. That guy might be a realistic man to come in for Manchester United. Let me just get this on the screen, man, because Fabrizio always giving us massive updates, man. I won't even lie. Fair play to Fabrizio. He's given us massive updates. Obviously, Christian Orozco, he's already in Manchester. He already came in, did his thing, signed his documents and I think it's gonna be official like end of the season. But right now, we saw the same situation with Diego Leon. Diego Leon, he flew to Manchester, signed all his documents, and then everything was good, bro. So, let's see. There's Fabrizio Romano, man. Let me get this on the screen, man, because Fabrizio, he is talking with a lot of confidence, bro. He is talking with a lot of confidence and he's keeping everybody updated, keeping people ah on the know because Gomez, I don't think he's gonna be like a high prospect on the list. But bro, when Fabrizio Romano does speak, we gotta
There are
take
many
it
questions,
seriously.
guys, on midfielders. I told you, Man United will go in on a midfielder in 2026. Could be two between January and summer transfer window. Depends also on what happens with Casemiro. Many questions on the name of João Gomes. We have many reports on João Gomes in the recent hours. João Gomes, guys, is one of the names under considerations at Manchester United. João Gomes is appreciated, is seen as an opportunity eventually if Wolves decide to let the player go in January. So let's say that Man United has some top targets for 2026. Might be summer rather than January because in the January window it's not easy to do this kind of deals. Baleba, Elliot Anderson, and more. But João Gomes is not in that kind of step for Manchester United, so it's not considered like an absolute priority, but eventually an opportunity if Wolves decide to let the player go in January.
So Fabrizio Romano is saying, hey, this is just an opportunity. He doesn't really believe that Man United will go for João Gomez. He's just a guy on the list, man. He's just a guy on the list, a man on the list. He's not really gonna be a massive priority because we're hearing a lot from Fabrizio, man. We are hearing a lot from Fabrizio. We know that a midfielder will be there. It just depends on who they sign, bro. Because you can see in some games, right? Ruben doesn't really trust Kobe Mano, and we know next season we probably have to move away from Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, all these guys. So a midfielder is what we need, man. A midfielder is what we need. Let's hope we can, and hopefully we will get somebody in, bro. Hopefully we get somebody in because right here, right now, it's just about moving forward as Manchester United, bro. It's just about moving forward as Manchester United because I want United to be back to where we need to be, but it's about who you sign, bro.
João Gomez could be one to watch, with the player very keen on a move to Manchester United, even without European football this season. So João Gomez would be more than happy to go to Man United, but this depends on what happens with Wolves and if Man United want to go for an opportunity or wait for their absolute top priorities. So let's see what's going to happen there, but this is the status with João Gomez.
So hey, João Gomez, I don't expect him to be major, bro. I don't really expect the guy to be major. I don't really expect the man to be up on Manchester United's list. I think he's just gonna be there as a candidate, but we are hearing reports that Adam Wharton apparently, if anything happens, Adam Wharton wants a club with Champions League. So even the guys we're going for, it's only like Baleba realistically we can get if we don't get Champions League. That's why these games are massive for Man United. You gotta start winning these games. You gotta start making statement in these games, bro. Because hey, if you don't win, it's a mess, bro. It is a mess in the January in the transfer window, summer January, because all these players they want top four. They want a situation where they are going to a club that is competing for top four, that is competing for the major trophies, and let's see, man. Let's see what genuinely happens. But yeah, Gary
It
never
wasn't
wasn't
like
happy,
a
bro.
massive scrap where you think, right, get them both off. It was just a little bit of a tap, wasn't it? It was like the edge of his sort of fingers, and yeah, didn't have the best view of it either. So you're thinking to yourself, well, how much of a slap was it? But look, he's given the referee a decision to make. He's right on top of it, the referee, and he put his team, you would have imagined, in a very bad position, but didn't quite work out like that.
I mean, you feared for Everton at that point. They'd made a strong start in the game,
Mm.
but after that, they were fantastic, starting with the goal from Dewsbury Hall.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great goal, but that first 12 minutes, you're right, they were really good. They were authoritative from the beginning. They were quicker to the ball. They pushed high up the pitch. They were pressing well. United never got going in that first 12 minutes. But like you say, the red card, you're thinking, okay, how are Manchester United going to play? But I just thought that it was a mixture from Everton of really good defending, really good shape.
Look, with Everton, bro, they got exposed yesterday because I don't know how we failed to beat Everton, bro. I genuinely don't know how Manchester United failed to beat Everton because they got exposed yesterday and they got destroyed, bro. The fact that Man United, we failed to beat that same Everton team, it's a bit embarrassing, man. I won't even lie. It's massively embarrassing because you should have at least gotten a result. You should have at least gotten a result. You're failing one to score against 10 men, two to win the game against 10 men. Everton, bro, they got destroyed by Newcastle. So with Man United, that was a disappointing game, and was seeing so many disappointing games from Manchester United week in, week out. I think the last month was good, but other than last month, we were seeing so much inconsistencies, bro. So many inconsistencies because last month, for sure, last month was amazing, man. I won't even lie. Last month, you won what? Ruben Amorim won manager of the month, things like that. But other than last month, I think everybody can agree that it wasn't good enough, man. It wasn't really good enough. Like the previous three games, you're drawing game after game after game, and with Man United, the form isn't really looking unbelievable because we lost to Everton, we drew to Spurs, drew to Newcastle, so no wins in the last three. If you lose today, it's no wins in the last four, right? So, and Palace won't be a walkover, man. I'm not coming out here saying, yo, Crystal Palace, we're gonna beat them. It's gonna be a walkover. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be simple. We know how Glasner plays, bro. So that's why I'm not really too optimistic, but I can say, yo, we can get something out of this, man. It's like this team, every time you expect them to lose, they turn up with something, bro. They turn up with something. They turn up with something. Yeah, I have a feeling Man United might lose as well. I have a feeling Man United might lose this one. But some part of me is saying, hey, Manchester United, every time that we expect them to lose, they win, right? That Liverpool game, we expected them to lose, they won. That Chelsea game, we expected them to lose, they won. So I just have that feeling that every time we expect this team to lose, they pull up something, bro. They genuinely pull up something. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. This game can go either way. We can get a win, we can get destroyed. But it's so disappointing that you failed to beat Everton, bro, because these guys, they got destroyed, man. They got destroyed by Newcastle, and Newcastle is a team we play soon. And let's see what Glasner will do, because Glasner ish, he's been on an okay run, right? An okay run. They beat Wolves. Obviously, they were supposed to beat Wolves. They drew against Brighton. They beat Brentford, a team that beat us. They lost to Arsenal 1-0. So looks like Crystal Palace aren't really doing too bad, man. I won't even lie. Like they aren't really doing horrific, because we've seen a lot of situations where in games like this, it's just about getting results, man. It's just about getting results. Away to Palace. I know people want to see us play great football, but for today, bro, I just want us to win. You're saying big game players against sides like Palace, the passion is not the same. Yeah, facts, facts, facts. You're right, bro. That's another aspect. Against teams like, we saw it against Brentford, bro. Brentford, a team was supposed to win. They didn't really turn up. We saw it against Everton. Everton, a team was supposed to beat. They didn't really turn up. So with United, it's the same situation week in, week out with these guys, bro. It's the same situation week in, week out. They never turn up. They never show up. They never deliver. And when you want them to deliver, they're never there, bro. They are never ever there. So United, it's now or never, man. I won't even lie. It's now or never for this team to try and do something, because you can't put the fans through inconsistent performances like this every single week. One month you're doing well, the next month you're just losing. You can't have a situation like that, bro. You can't have a situation like that. And with Ruben, of course he's gonna say what he needs to say to please the media, right? But it's about winning today, bro. It's about winning. And with Glasner, he's the manager that can get a result against us, right? No doubt about it. Glasner, he's a man that can genuinely say, yo, I'm here to turn up. I'm here to deliver. I'm here to show up. So this game can go either way, 50-50, bro.
Really good energy, frustrated United, but also I thought that when they got on the ball through Ndiaye, Dewsbury Hall and Grealish and Barry up front being a bit of a swan to what is, and you've seen tonight from the first minute that back four pushed up, they were ready for it. They fancied it a little.
And that's the thing with Manchester United, bro. Our players, when it's time to deliver, they're not showing up, bro. It's a lack of showing up, lack of effort, lack of everything, bro. You're saying hope to see Aiden Heaven central back and Shaw wing back. I think Shaw needs to be a wing back as well, bro, because we've given Dogo a chance. We've given our boy Diego Dalot a chance. But I also agree with you with Aiden Heaven. Give him a chance. But a game like this, just go with the best team, bro. Go with the team that's gonna win. So we already know what Ruben Amorim is gonna do. Well, we already know what Ruben Amorim is gonna do. Yeah, and Ahmad is also gonna go in January. So Ahmad going, Mbuemo going, but today let's just focus on what we need to do, man. Let's just focus on how we need to turn up, what we need to do, how we need to show up, because I think both teams are in. I think, hey, with Crystal Palace, they'll be more confident because they are the home team. But Man United, we can't write ourselves off, man. We can't write ourselves out. And for sure, what Gary Neville is saying is really true, because in games like this, these guys, they don't have the passion to go all the way, bro. That's the thing.
Bit. And they fancied it a lot more than those red shirts. And David Moyes, obviously someone who's never beaten Manchester United at Old Trafford, has finally done it in quite unexpected circumstances. Unexpected before the game that you thought they were going to win, but certainly unexpected having gone down to 10 men. So, yeah, you talk about Everton. I watched them a few weeks ago at, unless it's Goodison Park then. At Goodison Park. I'm going to carry on calling it Goodison Park, the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Yeah, it's a couple of weeks ago at the Hill Dickinson Stadium, a few weeks ago at Hill Dickinson Stadium against Tottenham, and not a lot happened for them on that day. It was a difficult day for them, but tonight, it's a magical night, absolutely memorable. And like I say, there's 3,000 or 4,000 of those Everton fans over in that far court.
So, Ish, with us, Tottenham, a game we bottled it, man. We did bottle. I think the last 3 games we bottled it. The 2-2 against Newcastle, we bottled that result. We should have won that. Sorry, against Nottingham Forest, we should have won that. The 2-2 against Tottenham, we bottled it. Right, first half we were the better team, 1-0 up for majority of the game, and then you allow Tottenham to come back into the game. And then low key, we also bottled it against Everton, bro. You're playing an Everton team that's 10 men, and then you bottle it. You fail to score. So the last 3 games, we didn't win it because of ourselves, man. We didn't win them because of ourselves. We bottled the games. We failed to win. We failed to deliver. Today, let's hope for something different. Let's hope for something better, because we know with Manchester United, man. When you expect them to win, they don't win. When you expect them to lose, that's when they win. So today can go either way. And I also just wanna play what this man has been saying, bro, because Ruben, he's up and down. He's up and down with what he has to say in the press conference. Let me just play what the man has to
you
say.
play three at the back, which is supposed to be very strong defensive sort of setup. The two wing backs coming back as well. But you've conceded 19 goals, and I think there's only 2 or 3 teams who've conceded more, and it's 20. Yeah, so you're sort of second highest amount of goals. Why is that? Because as I say, it's supposedly a defensive first formation, isn't it? You know, to sort of stop goals.
It depends the way you play the game. Some teams play with 4 center defenders. I play with 3. One of them is Luke Shaw. Sometimes we have Noose and Luke Shaw. So we play with 1 center back. If you play with Ahmad on the wing back, he's not a wing back, he's a winger. So it depends the way you see things. Then if you see again, if you understand all the data, we have some results of not getting a lot of teams in some games to get in the final third, but we are being really soft near the box. So we need to improve that. In the last games, especially against Nottingham, we took a lot of crosses. We didn't press well in that moment against Everton. Of course, they were with 10 men. We cannot suffer a goal. We suffered a goal in the only shot on target. So that things also can change the way you see teams. But of course, we need to improve in a lot of things.
But I think the manager is making too many excuses, man, because yes, Everton only got 1 shot on target, but why can't we score against 10 men? Why can't we win against 10 men? And at least there, be a bit more courageous. These guys, they were 10 men. At least Ruben Amorim, you have to be a bit more courageous. Take off a few defenders, change the back 3 into a more attacking system. So we just bottled it against Everton. It's that simple, bro. There's no this or that. We just bottled it against Everton. Today it's just about winning, right? If you don't win this, then you're back to 15th place. Nobody wants to be in a situation like that where you are back into like 15th, because if you look at the Premier League table, it's not favoring Man United right now. If we lose, it's not really favoring us because we're currently 12. Newcastle with that win went above us. So it's not really currently favoring us, right? So if we lose today, we might end the week on like what, 15th, 14th. So yeah, bro, we gotta win, man. We got to genuinely win today because, hey, we know Forest or Brighton, they're gonna win their game. We just need to win, man. We just need to win.
We need to close our goals because we are scoring goals, not in the last one. So I think it's an issue. It's not about the defenders, it's about the team and the way we feel the danger near our box.
It's an interesting word you use there, soft. Is that an attitude or is that your problem, you know, approach mentality, or is that actually some of your players are too soft to want to like really get in there?
When I say soft is the goal of Everton. We are there near the box. We have more guys than Everton. We should be better, more strong on the duels. And Crystal Palace is really strong on the duels. Every time 1 against 1, when they have to defend, they are.
Yeah, bro, you're right. We had a chance to make top 4, and United, bro. We did what we do best, bro. What United do best is bottling, bro. Well, what becoming the new Tottenham? Always bottling results, always bottling good opportunities. These guys, they bottled the Europa League final. They're bottling against 10 men. So what becoming the new Tottenham, man? We are becoming the new Tottenham, just bottling every single day, every single week, right? We are realistically, if you won the games you're supposed to win, we should be comfortably in the top 4. We should be comfortably like even above Chelsea. There was a moment where we were above Chelsea, bro. Last month we were above Chelsea, and Chelsea are now second. Look at that. That's how fast football changes, man. Because last month when Ruben Amorim got manager of the month, we were above Chelsea. We were literally high and flying, and then 3 games later you're 12th, right? You're in the bottom half of the table. And if you don't win today, bro, we might end up 15th. That's why it's so important that we start winning games, bro.
Really strong. So that if we can take something from our opponent, we need to be strong on that also.
Just to finish, if you could sort out the defence, because you have scored quite a lot of goals, then you'd be a lot happier, surely. That seems to be the key because you scored 19 goals as well, which is not that far behind Arsenal, for example.
If you think the way, for me it's not just the numbers, is Nottingham Forest to suffer 2 goals in 2 minutes after half time. That is the concern. You are controlling the game against Tottenham, and you have the same amount of guys when they score. We are in the good position, but we need to be better, more aggressive. So that is my biggest concern. It's not just the numbers, it's the way you see the game, and you understand if you are better in this moment, we should have more points, and all the narrative should be so different. Imagine if we
Yeah, we should have had more points, but the manager as well has part to blame in this situation, bro. We should have more points, but Ruben Amorim, he has massive issues because even the substitutions against Tottenham, that's how we bottled it. But everything, I blame the players and the manager, bro. It's everybody that's the reason why in the bottom half of the table you bottled it against Tottenham, you bottled it against Nottingham Forest, you bottled it against Everton. So everybody got to take accountability. But Glasner, he's gonna. It's gonna be hard, bro. It's gonna be hard. And Jason Wilcox has also arrived. Let me put this on the screen. The team have arrived. Jason Wilcox has arrived, and Man United in the building. So Jason Wilcox, also a man that has arrived for this Crystal Palace game. Let me get this, put it on the screen. But yeah, Man United are at the stadium. They are at Palace. Jason Wilcox in the building as well. Let me put this on the screen because obviously we want to win this, man. We got to be winning games like this, man. We have to be winning games like this.
win the game against Everton, all this conversation would be complete. You will talk, yeah, and and you will be here asking me about top four, one game, one shot on goal. So we need to understand in this club. That's why I get so frustrated in the end of the games. We need to understand that this club is different from any other club. So let's do everything to avoid this.
Just on that, you mentioned before about there's a pressure here to win every week, but also I think everyone can see that it's a long-term project. You've only been here a year. You've only had one summer window. You're talking about having different characteristics with players, which is obviously going to take time. How do you balance that kind of short-term, we have to win right now, with, letting fans know that it is going to take time. It is going to take time to get the right players in?
I will say the same. I think it's clear that it's going to take time, especially now in Premier League, when every other club is really prepared for.
He's saying it's gonna take time, but bro, it's been over a year. If we can't beat Everton with 10 men, you can't be saying no, it's gonna take time, bro. Like there, we just bottled it. Like the manager gotta take accountability in that situation. Him saying it's gonna take time, I think those are just excuses we don't need at Manchester United because that's 10 men, and you can see how Everton, they lost to Newcastle. They got destroyed by Newcastle. So we failed to beat them with 10 men. And here they got destroyed by Newcastle. But yeah, Ruben Amorim, too many excuses by Ruben, man. Too many excuses by Ruben Amorim. Here it is. Jason Wilcox officially at the stadium, man. Officially at the stadium. Jason Wilcox has arrived. So the man is there. The man is ready. Let's win this, bro. Let's actually win this because with Jason, he's attending a lot more games, right? He's attending a lot more games. I also want to play something Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had to say. So Ole, he's been speaking, but I'm getting more videos on the screen. Players are arriving. Everybody is arriving. Everybody is in the building. And when everything comes out, I will be just putting it on the screen, man. Yeah, Brian Buemo as well. Everybody is arriving, man. Everybody is arriving. Jason Wilcox there. But I also just want to play what Ollie had to say, man, because Ollie making a big statement, man. Making a massive statement. When we were getting top
I remember one game Everton. They're in my technical area. Carlo Ancelotti comes across, so he's more or less in my technical area. Fourth official says, "Carlo, you need to get back into your technical area unless you want Ollie's job." And I said, "No, too much pressure. That job is too much pressure, you know."
So this is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saying, "Yo, the last time he played Carlo, bro, he was saying, nah, the Man United job is too much pressure for him. Like he can't take a job like this. It's too much pressure. He's okay with where he's at, bro. He's okay with where he's at." So Carlo told Ollie, "Yo, that job is too much pressure, man."
Pressure is a privilege. He's always said that as well, and I felt privileged to be the manager of Man United, but of course, you're the face of everyone, everything surrounding Man United. But that pressure is a privilege because I was allowed to do that and I was allowed to deal with it in my way. And that was having great staff around us. Environment in and around the club was very positive. But in the end, you need results. Unfortunately, had a very bad 6-week spell, and that's too long at a club like Man United.
Given what's happened to
So he's saying 6 weeks of bad results got him fired. Let me just play that again, bro. Let me just play that again. 6 weeks of bad results got him fired.
But that pressure is a privilege because I was allowed to do that and I was allowed to deal with it in my way. And that was having great staff around us. Environment in and around the club was very positive. But in the end, you need results. Unfortunately, had a very bad 6-week spell, and that's too long at a club like Man United.
So, hey, Ollie got fired after a 6 weeks bad results because we saw Ollie, he got second, third as well, and he was competing with prime Man City, bro, a Man City team that was prime Jurgen Klopp. So getting, if you look back at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, what he did at Man United, you gotta clap. You gotta clap for him because getting second behind Pep Guardiola, a prime Pep Guardiola Man City team, a prime Jurgen Klopp Liverpool team. Those were the teams Oli was competing with, right? He got second and third, bro. He genuinely got second and third competing with those managers. And now Man United were accepting a situation where we're bottom half of the table, bro. Bottom half of the table. Like the standards are really declining at Man United, bro. The standards are really declining. You're saying hope the players have the same feeling about the pressure. Yeah, pressure is a privilege, man. Pressure is a privilege. At least now, you're right, bro. With the players, we're giving them less time, bro. We are giving them less time. We let Anthony go, a guy that was just wasting time. Sancho, all these other guys, Rashford, we sold them. But also the manager, you got to keep the pressure on the manager as well because the fact that we're back to where we were last season, it might be a situation where we finish 15th again, bro. Let me just
for everything, and they are improving a lot. Then we need to win now. We need to. If not, something is going to change, and we know that. So we just need to be better. And to be really specific, look at our games. Could we won the last game? Yes, we should have won the last game.
Yeah, we should have like won the last game, but bro, I think we're giving the manager too much time, man. We are giving the manager too much time. We are giving the man too much because we should be in a situation where we are at least in the top four, at least competing for something, at least challenging for something, man, because I think Ruben has been given too much time, man. He has been given too much time. If by December, because if we look at the games we have, man, by December, let's see the matches. Manchester United, we genuinely have comfortable games, bro. Comfortable games. I think everybody said, hey, we should have won the Everton game. Everybody went into the Everton game saying, yo, that's a game Man United have to win. So in the next 5 games, Palace, West Ham, Wolves, Bournemouth, and Aston Villa, if we don't win at least 4 of those games, I think you have to fire Ruben Amorim, man. You gotta genuinely fire the man because it's been too long. We can just see that, okay, the man is struggling, bro. The man is struggling. He's having a worse record than Frank Lampard. You were failing to beat 10 men. I know he had like a good month, but bro, 3 wins in a row. There was a stat saying Ruben Amorim, he's won what? 1 game per month. So, I lost confidence in the man a long time ago, but it's frustrating when you lose against 10 men and then he starts talking like this,
We had
man.
everything to win last game. We had the same thing with Nottingham. They were suffering, and we were 3 wins. We have the game there, and we didn't win. Tottenham the same thing. So that is my feeling. For me, it's the urgency of winning. It's not good to be in Manchester United not winning. There is no time here. So that is the feeling that I have. That's why I'm so frustrated all the time. Again, we know that we need time, but there is no time in this club. So let's do everything to win games.
I hope he means that because there is no time at Man United, bro. I hope the manager does mean that. Like, hey, right now it's just about delivering, man. It's just about winning games. You're falling out of that top 4 race. You're falling out of that top 6 race. And realistically, bro, we should be in a situation where we are competing for some of these situations, man. We are in the conversation. We are trying to win something. We are trying to do something, man. You're saying true. And if we were to switch to a back 4, bro, we would have like a stable squad. The thing with Ruben Amorim, it's like, bro, your players can't really play the systems you're trying to play, man. Like, it doesn't really make sense because Mbuemo, he's not a number 10. You're trying to make him play this number 10 situation, right? Wing backs, we know that Dogu, Diego Dalot, these guys are not wing backs, bro. So it's like Ruben Amorim, he needs to look at the squad and say, hey, these are the players I have. Let me play them in their best position, man. I think right now we got to start calling the manager out because he's costing us a lot of games by playing players where they're not comfortable, bro. Umbuemo was never at number 10, right? Diego Dalot was never a wingback. Dogu was never a wingback. A lot of these players are playing in the wrong positions, man. Wrong positions. Ahmad was never a wingback. So you got more than 4 players playing in positions they've never played, bro. It's like you coming into prime Barcelona and then saying, "Hey, Lionel Messi, I'ma play you right wing back." It doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't really make sense. With any player, you gotta play them in their best position, bro. Imagine playing Messi as a right wing back. It doesn't really make sense. So Ruben Amorim, you're playing positions like players out of positions, man. He is playing a lot of players out of positions. Mbuemo, we never signed Mbuemo as a number 10, bro. He's never played as a number 10. This guy is a winger or a striker. So at Brentford, that was why you signed him. Like, play the players in their best positions, bro. I think a 4-3-3 or a back 4 is the best position. It's the best thing for the players you have, man. It is the best situation for the players we have because right now we're messing up too much. We're messing up too much. We're losing too many games. And we're back to the bottom half of the table, bro. That's the main frustrating thing. We are back to the bottom half of the table. So it hasn't been good, man. It hasn't been good for Ruben Amorim. It hasn't been good for Manchester United. I think we are struggling massively. We are underperforming massively. And the manager got to take accountability, bro.
You said after Monday's game that you were concerned about going back to the feeling of last season, and earlier here today you mentioned how quickly things can change in this league. You've had a good run. It has been 2 draws and 1 defeat now. How concerned are you that you might go back to what happened last season, that it might start to unravel slightly?
We just need not to think so far ahead. I said that because losing, I had always that feeling of frustration, of being angry, all the time, and I don't want to have that feeling. Is so much harder my life when I have that feeling. So let's not think the same thing that I said when we were winning. That is in the past, and you guys were trying to push more for me, and I always say the same thing. This is in the past. Everything can change. I will say the same thing. Everything we didn't win the last one in the big club is a problem. Let's win the next one. It's going to be really tough, but let's go.
So he's saying everything is in the past now. Like, ah, let's just hope we don't end up where we were last season, man. Like where we were last season. I just hope we don't end up there because that was a low for Man United. That was a proper low for Manchester United last season. We don't want to see situations like that where you are struggling massively, you are underperforming, everything you do doesn't really make sense. It was bad, man. It was bad last season. It wasn't good enough, man. I won't even lie. Like last season, looks like we're going back to that same situation, that same scenario, man.
Stephen. Hi, Ruben. Kobe Mainu had one of his longer games on Monday as a substitute. How close is he to starting a game for you? And if he's not, what does he have to do? What do you have to see from him for him to be in contention to start? Because it's a World Cup year. He's got 10 caps for England. I'm guessing when the season started, he was thinking World Cup was one of his targets.
This is a team sports, and I have more. You talk a lot about Kobe. I have more players in my squad that they want to be in the World Cup. So it's a little bit unfair. I put Kobe because he's really good on near the box. To have a guy like Bruno and him, they can find spaces near the box and score goals. So that was my idea. So I will use Kobe and the rest of them to try to the team to win. So I'm not just focused on one individual. I want to help all my players, and I know how special it is for a player to play World Cup. My job is to win as a team and to focus as a team. So Kobe Minu is in the same situation the other guys. If I feel that is the best thing to win the game, I will do it. So that's it.
The way your team's set up at the minute, do you not see him as a starter?
I see him as a starter like the other guys. I just have to make a choice, and then in the end, is not being Kobe. But in the future, I don't know. Again, I always saying the same thing with Casemiro. Casemiro was not playing, and then he plays. I just want to win games. I don't care who is playing. I just want to win games.
At least that's the right mindset. Okay, let's just win games. Let's just go to the next level, man. But yeah, team news almost out as well. So let me get the team news as well, man. This game is just a must win, man. You just have to win. You just have to get over the line. Yeah, saying short term pain for long term gain. Hope to see United lose. Consecutive games to get the man sacked. Maybe you're right, man. Maybe you're right. Like, hey, maybe short term pain for long term gain. Maybe the only way the man who gets sacked is if. But I don't want to see us lose games, bro. That's the only thing. I genuinely don't want to see us just lose games and underperform. But I get the mindset, bro. I get the mindset. Like, yo, short term pain for long term gain. Hey, I get the mindset. But there we are. Team news. Let me put this on the screen, man. Let me put this on the screen. Hey. Yeah, United, bro. We keep just underperforming. We keep just the pain is too much with Manchester United right now. The pain is too much. Let me put this team on the screen. Lenny Euro, Delit, Mason Mount is starting today. Bruno Fernandes. So let's just try and win this, man. Let's just try and win this. Short-term pain for long-term gain. Ish. Yeah, let's just try and win this. Let me put this on the screen as well, man. Lenny Euro starting. Mason Mount is an interesting one because Mason, Joshua Zerski, of course, starts again. At least he's getting a run of games. But yeah, Joshua Zerski starts again, getting his run of games. But yeah, this is the team news. Lamens, Diego Dalot, My boy Diego, man. My boy Diego. My boy Delit, Mason Mount. Bruno Fernandez, Zerski, Lenny Yoro, Ahmad, Casemiro. It's pretty much the same team except that Mason Mount comes in. So let's just hope they can do this. Dogo on the bench. So he's been yeah, we knew that the manager was gonna do this. Go back to his Diego Dalot. We know how much he loves Diego, man. We know how much the man loves Diego. He loves Diego Dalot with a passion. So yeah, Martinez not really getting a start. So Martinez still on the bench. Malasia on the bench. Aiden Heaven, we expected him to be on the bench. Looks like Obi Maino and Ugarte. These guys are bench players now. So we expected this a bit. Maybe not really Mason Mount starting, but we heard what the manager said. Okay, the next game, that is when Cunha comes back. But right now, it's a situation of, yo, it is what it is. Mason Mount and yo, Mbuemo double pivot. And with Mbuemo, he's not a number 10, bro. I keep saying this. The man is not a number 10. So in the games we don't create, I'm not even shocked because you're playing Mbuemo as a number 10. He's never been a number 10, bro. He's never been a number 10. So Mbuemo is out of position. Ahmad is out of position. Diego Dalot is out of position. Bro, like we have so many players in this system. It's only Mount that's really playing in his right position because Mount is a number 10. So we can see that Bruno Fernandez double pivot. A lot of people will argue that, yo, that's not his best position, playing deeper. So we have so many players out of position. That's why people are shouting, yo, Ruben Amorim, change the system because your players, this doesn't suit your players, bro. This system doesn't suit your players because Mbuemo, we never bought him as a number 10, bro. We never bought this man as a number 10. He was a winger or a striker at Brentford. So playing him as a number 10, it doesn't really make sense, man. It doesn't really make sense because playing Mbuemo as a number 10, bro, it doesn't make sense. Then you should have gone and bought somebody like Ryan Cherky if that was the situation of a number 10, man. It doesn't make sense to because you're taking away from his game, man. You are really taking away from this man's game. It's like playing Vinicius Jr. as a number 10, right? Vinny, we know the guy's a winger or a striker or a false nine. It's like playing Vinicius Jr. as a number 10. So that's what Ruben Amorim is doing with Mbuemo. Mbuemo is not a number 10. He's thrived. I won't even lie. Mbuemo has done his thing in the number 10 position. But I'm just saying, with the original formation of a 4-3-3, you get the best out of these players, bro. We do get the best out of these players if you just play them in the original positions, bro. Because just imagine if Mbuemo was playing as a winger, even Dalot is suffering from this formation because he's not a wingback. Dogu's not a wingback. A lot of these guys are not wingbacks. So he's saying, I don't have the players. Yes, while you don't have the players, play these guys in the right positions. Go to a 4-3-3. Go to a different formation, bro, because you're taking away from a lot of these players' game, bro. Because one, Dalot is in the wrong position. Two, Ahmad is in the wrong position. Three, Mbuemo is in the wrong position. So that's more than like 4 players in the wrong positions. And I always say this. I genuinely always say this. Bruno Fernandez, he's never really been a number 10, bro. Sorry, he's never really been a deep line midfielder. He's better closer to the goal. Play him the way Oli was playing him. It makes more sense to play Bruno as a number 10 than Mbuemo. Of course, Mbuemo has done his thing as a number 10, bro. He's done his thing. He's cooked, right? But that's not where he was thriving, bro. Obviously, Mbuemo, he's going to do what the manager says, right? Okay, play as a number 10 and then you cook as a number 10. But you can see in some of the games, that's why we're lacking creativity, bro. That is why we're lacking creativity in some of the games because, of course, I see Mbuemo as a goal scorer, bro. He's a goal scorer. He's not really a creative number 10 where he's gonna create for you, create opportunities for you. We saw in that game against Everton, lack of clear-cut creativity, bro. Lack of clear-cut creativity against 10 men. So we just need to improve this overall situation, man. I think Ruben, he's playing a lot of these players out of position. Obviously, as a footballer, you gotta do what you need to do to win the game. But I feel like we can get more out of these players with a simple 4-3-3, bro. A simple 4-3-3, you get more out of these players. You get more in the midfield and you get more in the attack. I think we're just hurting ourselves with this back three formation. We are hurting ourselves because we don't have the players for this, right? It would have made sense if you had the perfect number 10s, the perfect wing backs, then this formation makes sense. But if you're playing this formation with the players that can play this formation, it doesn't really make sense, bro. It genuinely doesn't really make sense. That's why the inconsistencies are too much, bro. Because these players, they're playing out of positions. A lot of them are playing out of positions. That's why the inconsistencies are, they're up and down. Today you win, tomorrow you lose. That's why we're seeing so much inconsistency, because a lot of these players, they're playing in positions they're not comfortable in. Bro, it's like learning a new trade, right? Let's say you're learning how to be an MMA boxer or an MMA fighter. You're gonna lose a lot of fights, bro, because you're still learning, right? That's why we're seeing so many inconsistent performances from these players, because they're going into positions they're still learning. Bro, I'm not a number 10. Mbuemo is not a number 10, so he's gonna be up and down as a number 10. Ahmad is not a right wing back, so he's gonna be up and down, right? Diego Dalot is not a right wing back, so a left wing back, so he's gonna be up and down in performances, bro. These guys are only human, man. These guys are not robots, man. So sometimes you gotta say, yo, this system doesn't suit the players. That's why we're seeing so much inconsistent up and down performances, bro. Up and down performances, but the manager needs to do something about it.
On the subject of people starting games, you seem to be changing between, on the subject of who starts games, you've been changing between Dallo and Dorgu this season, that left wing back. What have you thought about their performances? And at the end of the season, could that be potentially a position that you look at in the transfer?
Guys, that is going to. We have time to think about that. I don't know if it's going to happen in January. What I feel when I see them training, they are doing so much better than in games. Then Patrick, when I see him playing for national team, he scored a great goal against Ireland. The decision that he made under pressure was completely different than the decision that he is making in our team. So I just need to understand the context in trying to help them. I think they are far from the best, and they know it. So, like a lot of players in our team, like myself. So I just look at them and I think they have so much more to give.
So he's saying the players have more to give. They look better in training than in actual games. So you're gonna get that, bro. The intensity in training is less than the intensity in a real match, bro. Because we know some players, they can look world class in training, but during a real match, it's a different situation. So you can never judge a player based on training, but you can judge them based on like a real game, a real match. And today it's just about winning, man. It's genuinely just about winning. Obviously, it's a bit frustrating that, okay, some of these players are playing out of position. The manager, we know he's stubborn, so he'll never change his system, man. He'll never change his system. So we know he's a bit stubborn with that. But today it's just about winning. Ogate, Kobe Mano looks like they're officially bench players, and we're hearing rumors about Adam Wharton. Apparently, Adam Wharton, he's not really gonna join Man United if we don't have Champions League. Those were the reports. Obviously, this is a credible journalist that works with Crystal Palace. So the way we're going, bro, if we finish in the bottom half of the table again, which player realistically is gonna say, yo, I wanna join Man United? Right? If we finish in the bottom half of the table again. So it's so important that at least we make a massive improvement this season. We finish in a great position this season, because it's going to affect us transfer window as well, bro. It's going to affect our transfer window as well, because look at the situation. A player like Adam Wharton, He has so many options, man. He has so many options. This guy, probably Liverpool are gonna be there for him. Chelsea are gonna be there for him. Other teams are gonna be there for him, bro. So, Man United top four is a must. It's a must to get the midfielders we want. At least Baleba, he's a Man United fan, but that's not the same situation with Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton, he's not really a United fan. He's not really a fan of the club, man. He's not really a fan of the club.
So let's see. Let's see this week if we improve that.
Is that the area Patrick needs to improve? Is it attacking output in the final third?
I think it's the decision. He needs to be calmer playing the game. You can feel the anxiety every time Patrick touched the ball. I can feel it, the anxiety. And I remember the shot against Everton. That was easier than the decision that he had to make when the guys from Ireland was Scotland. Sorry, Scotland was there, and he has a great decision. And I saw it when he played in Italy.
I think this month is make or break for Ruben Amorim, bro. Genuinely, this month is make or break. The next 5-6 games, they are make or break because now you play Palace, the next you play West Ham, then you play Wolves, then you play Bournemouth. These are make or break moments for this manager. So let's just give a scenario. Okay, we don't win today, but you gotta win at least 4 out of these next 5 games, right? 4 out of these next 5 games because we're already in 12th place. Newcastle, they've caught up, they've surpassed us. If we lose today, it's massive, bro. It is a massive drop points because Newcastle, they've surpassed us, bro. I think last month we were like 6-9 points ahead of Newcastle. Now they are ahead of us. Look at Aston Villa as well, bro. Aston Villa, we were miles ahead of Aston Villa a month ago. Aston Villa, these guys were in the bottom half of the table. They were in the bottom 3, and now they're above us. So teams are surpassing us. Our poor Tottenham team is still above us, bro. Tottenham, they keep losing. They keep getting destroyed. They're still above us. Level on points with Liverpool, a team that keeps getting destroyed. So if we don't win today, it's just more pressure, more headaches, more disappointment from this team, bro. We gotta get the 3 points. We gotta get the win. We gotta get over the line. And that's what we need from this team. No more being inconsistent. No more underperforming. No more being below average, bro. Please, Manchester United is now or never, man. It's genuinely now or never. But this team is good enough, man. This team is good enough to get a result against Crystal Palace. But I think games like this is always about the managers, bro. This is gonna be a tactical battle more than anything. It's gonna be about what the two managers do. It's gonna be tactical battle because we saw against Everton, tactically, David Moyes tactically outclassed us, bro. With 10 men, he still set their team up extremely well. We were poor offensively, but you could see what David Moyes did, right? That tactical battle between David Moyes and Ruben Amorim, David Moyes won that. Is it going to be the same situation with Glasner, bro? Because we know Glasner is a tactician. The way he's out tactically outclassed Pep Guardiola, guys like that. So Glasner, it won't be. I think it's gonna be harder than the Palace game, bro. Than the Everton game. Palace is gonna be harder than the Everton game because this man is a tactician. He is a We have the players to win the game, for sure. Band for band, bro. Man United have better players than the Palace, than Crystal Palace. But it's gonna be down. Games like this is always down to the managers, bro. Is your manager tactically better? Is your manager tactically bro, is your manager tactically there, bro? Is he delivering tactically? That's the main question. So band for band, we have a team head to head. If you go head to head, yo, some of these players they walk into the Crystal Palace team. Mbuemo walks in. I think Casemiro probably they have Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton is good. But other than that, bro, band for band, we have players that can genuinely say something, a conversation. But games like this is not about the players. It's about management, tactics, things like that. That's how you win these games, bro. That's how you win these games. So it's a massive game for the manager, Ruben. And for me, it's just a headache that we keep going into this cycle. What 6 months later, you're in the same cycle. Oh, the manager is struggling. Obviously, with Ruben Amorim, it's come a bit earlier. Usually, this cycle with Man United, where the manager is struggling, it comes after 3 seasons. It comes after 2 seasons. I think Ruben Amorim is the first permanent manager that has besides David Moyes, right? And David Moyes, he finished like seventh. He was gaining more points, winning more games. But I think Ruben Amorim is the first manager, permanent manager, that has suffered this much, this fast, bro. There hasn't been a permanent manager that has really suffered like this early, where you're roaming in the bottom half of the table, you're finishing 15th. I think the other managers, they've never reached these types of lows. They've never reached. I don't think Jose Mourinho lost this many games. I don't think Oli lost this many games. Even Ten Hag, we know Ten Hag made us suffer, but he never lost this many games. So I think Ruben Amorim, he's the first manager to struggle this fast, right? The other managers, it's like after 3 seasons, that's when they started struggling. After 2 seasons, that's when they started struggling. We saw Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the third season. That's when he got sacked. Same with Jose, third season. Say with same with Ten Hag, third season. So this is unknown territory for Man United, bro. This is unknown territory for Manchester United, where okay, the manager, this is his first full season. Last season, I think he had like 60%. He was in charge for like 60% of the season, 60-70% of the season. But this season, it's 100%, bro. 100% from day one. Ruben Amorim is in charge. So he's got to deliver, bro. He's got to deliver something. This season, this is the season we're judging you off of, right? Last season, fair play. You came into a disorganized situation, this and that, middle of the season, this and that, right? But this season, this is the season we're judging you off of, right? This is the season we are genuinely judging you off of, because let's be real, right? If this was a major club, let's just say Ruben Amorim was managing at a club like let's say he was at a club like Forest or a club like Everton. Bro, those clubs, you don't really get your own players. You gotta cook with what you need, right? So at Man United, it should be the same situation. Glasner, look at Glasner, bro. He's not giving excuses. Oh no, I don't have my own players. Oh no, I don't have the money to spend. Bro, Glasner is still cooking with these. He's winning games because he's tactically good, right? Even at Bournemouth, clubs like this, you don't get your own players, bro. So this notion of, hey, the manager needs his own players, these other managers, they don't have the luxury like that, right? Being at Man United, even spending money that you're spending at Manchester United, these other managers, they don't have the luxury like that, right? If you go to a Crystal Palace, if you go to a Bournemouth, these managers aren't complaining, oh no, the club didn't back me financially, because they're broke, man. So it's about you tactically as a manager being world class. You gotta cook with what you have, bro. That's why people say, yo, Glasner, this man is a good manager, because he's not being backed financially. He's losing players, bro. Even Iraola at Bournemouth, he's losing players. The man lost a lot of players, right? He's not being backed financially like at Manchester United. So at Man United, we make too many excuses for managers, bro. We make too many excuses for managers, because other managers, if you're at Crystal Palace, bro, you gotta cook with what you have, right? You gotta cook with what you have. You gotta adapt to what you got and gain points with what you got. So the fact that Ruben Amorim, he spent more money than Glasner, but you're still underperforming way less than Glasner in the same league, you're still gaining less points. So this season is where we judge the man. This season is genuinely where we judge the man. I think as fans, we gotta judge him based on, okay, what you're doing. Because at other clubs, it's a luxury to be at Man United, bro. It's a luxury to spend that type of money, right? We spend what? 70 M's on a player like Mbeumo. It's a luxury, bro. These are the Glasner doesn't have that type of luxury to slap 70 M's on one player. He doesn't have that, bro. These other managers, they don't have that. David Moyes, he beat us at OT with an Everton team, a basic Everton team. He didn't spend wild money, bro. He's not complaining that, oh no, this and that. I'm only struggling because of lack of money, lack of my own players. I think we make too many excuses for managers, bro. We were making this same excuse for Ten Hag, and then we fired him. Top managers, they cook with what they have, bro. They cook with what they have. And Man United, you gotta cook with what you got, bro. I think too many situations where we are making too many excuses for these managers. We made the same excuse for Ten Hag. Oh no, Ten Hag just needs Ajax type players. Ten Hag needs his own players, this and that. The man was wasting time. Ten Hag was wasting time. Right? We gotta judge a manager based on, okay, how are you cooking with your own players, bro? How are you cooking with your own players? How are you delivering with your own guys? Because right now you're playing players out of position, right? And some of your best players, you can argue that, yo, if Martinez is fit, let him play. If Kobe Mano is there, let him play. So it's like, Ruben Amorim doesn't help himself either, because we're in a situation where we gotta win, bro. We gotta win. If this is another loss, it's back to 15th, bro. Back to 15th. You don't want to put that situation on the fans where you're back to 15th, right? Level on points with Everton, bro. That's the worrying thing. Level on points with Everton, an Everton team. We're making excuses for Ruben Amorim. Oh no, the man doesn't have his own players. Oh no, this and that. But with David Moyes, the man is not spending money, right? These other managers are not making excuses. I don't have my own players, bro. Glasner is not doing that. With Glasner, imagine if Glasner had the money we're spending at Palace. He would be winning more games. But that's not football. Football is about, yo, you gotta cook with what you have. It's like a normal job, right? If you go to a job, bro, your management won't say, no, we gotta back you with everything. You gotta do what you need to do to get the job done, bro. You gotta do what you need to do to get the job done. It's almost like, yo, either starting, let's say you're starting a business, you won't have all the money to bang the first time. You gotta cook. That's what separates world class from average managers, bro. Because I do have a feeling that Ruben, he hasn't proven that he's a world class manager, because world class managers, they can cook with this same team, right? They can cook with these same players, man. But he's about to talk. Ruben Amorim about to talk in his pre-match. Let's just hope everybody is ready for this game, bro. It's just frustrating that Man United, 1 month you're winning, 1 month you're losing, and that's just based on the manager playing players out of position, because you're gonna get inconsistencies in a position you're not comfortable in, right? It's crazy to think that, okay, yeah, Ahmad playing as a right wing back, he's gonna be consistent week in, week out. It's crazy to think that Mbuemo playing as a number 10, he's not a number 10, he's gonna be even Diego Dalot, I know people are cooking Diego, right? But he's out of position as well, bro. We gotta have some type of we just need to feel the pain some of these players are feeling, bro, because they are playing out of position. A lot of these players are playing out of position, man. I won't even lie. But yeah, Ruben, I wanted this man to succeed, but
Last year,
it's about
during the
results.
summer, we took you at face value when you were saying the things about your team, but like this week, you've had a whole week off, and you're playing opponents who were away from home in Europe on Thursday night. Isn't this exactly the kind of game that Manchester United should be able to step into?
In our club is the same thing, because last year we had to win every game all the time, and we took a lot of things, a lot of criticism, because we were not winning. So in our club there is no excuses. About Europe, I already talked about Europe, and I said the same thing last year when we were in Europe, and I say the same thing this year. The advantage and the disadvantage of not being in Europe. So there is no excuses. Last year or this year, we have always to win games.
I agree with that. Like, just win games now, bro. Just win games. I think we're tired of suffering. We're tired of underperforming. We're tired of inconsistent results. This is the season where you bounce back, man. You bounce back. Even with these players, I know people we we make excuses for the manager as fans because we're so passionate, right? We are passionate as fans. We're gonna make excuses for the manager and say, yo, he needs better players. But in some situations, you gotta say, yo, he's supposed to win against this Everton team. Everton, 10 men. How are you not winning? How are you not winning?
Are you disappointed with where your team is now then, given
I think if I look at the games, we should have more points. And because we had control of some games, we had the advantage in some games, and we lost that control. So if I look at our games, we should have more points, and that is really disappointed and really frustrating, especially the last game.
And he's right. We should have like more points as Man United. Like there are games you look back, we bottled it, right? Either the players, the managers' substitutions. That's why I say, yo, football is a team game, bro. Like both the manager and players, they bottled it in the previous games. The previous 2 games, they genuinely bottled it. The previous 3 games, we haven't won a game in 3. Both of them bottled it. The players and the manager. Manager, horrible substitution, horrible setup. You're playing players in the wrong positions, but also players one-on-one chances. You're missing some of them. You're not creating chances. It's frustrating, bro. It is frustrating.
On Monday, you see the disappointment in everyone's faces. How do you stop them getting too low and going into a tailspin and
It's
going?
to start again was really tough. The week as should be was hard to this result, this defeat. But the process needs to continue, and we need to go for the next game, and we need to understand that, especially in our league this year, everything can change really fast.
So he's saying everything can change really fast, especially in the Premier League, especially in the league we are. And we've seen this, bro. We've seen this firsthand, right? We were above Aston Villa, we were above Newcastle, and then both of those teams, they've caught up and surpassed us. So this is a must win for United, just based on points. You don't want these other teams to gain more because Chelsea are going. A lot of your top 4 competitors, they are going. They are running away, bro. Man City, we're not gonna catch them. Arsenal, we're not gonna catch them. Looks like Chelsea, they are running away. Are we gonna catch Sunderland? They're running away as well. So if we lose today, a lot of the teams are running away. Villa, we were above them, and now they're running away as well. Running away. If we lose to Palace, they're running away as well. So top 6, bro, we might not get top 6 because if we lose today and then we lose another game, bro, that top 6 is running away from us, bro. It is running away from us, man.
Let's go again and focus on the next one.
Will Matheus Cunha and Harry Maguire be available tomorrow? And what's the update with Sesko? Is it looking like next week, maybe?
No, Zerski is going to take a little bit more time. Harry, the same. I expect to have Mateus in the next one, not this one.
On Sesko, does that mean he's had a setback, or is it worse?
No. It's take a little bit longer. We are taking care of the injury.
Ruben, you mentioned after the game on Monday, feeling similar to last year and being afraid of having similar feelings to last year. How much did that increase after the game? And do you think the players share that maybe nervousness that they could repeat last year?
Again, I think if you look at the game, I think we can play better. We could be better in the game, and with everything that happened in that game, we should have won that game.
At least he's taking some accountability, bro. We had a red card, but for today, let me also bring the Palace team on the screen because both teams coming out with some strong players, bro. Obviously, Adam Wharton, everybody loves this guy. We've been linked to this guy. He might boss that midfield. He might boss that midfield, Adam. They've been really playing well. Mateta, we gotta keep that guy out. Like, yo, Mateta as well, Sar. they have a good foundation. Both teams have a good foundation. Man United, Crystal Palace. I think both teams have a foundation where you want to win, but ish winning is based on how you perform. Can you get some goals? And Man United, let's hope we're not back into that situation where you're failing to score, because we saw it against Everton. You're failing to create, you're failing to do this. Let's hope we're not back into a situation where you're failing to score, failing to do something, failing to deliver. We need to cut situations like that out, man. We need to cut situations like that out. But today, just win the game, man. Just win the game. I pray that we can get a win. But overall, this team is good enough. This team is good enough, bro. If we can't win, we have to blame ourselves. Of course, I rate Glasner as a manager, but if we can't win, we have to blame ourselves, blame the players, blame the manager as well. So, yeah, bro, we're just in a mess right now. We're just in a mess right now, and if we don't win, we might just have to accept that, Man United, we might just be finished, bro. We might just be finished at the top level, man. I hope it's not a situation where we're heading like AC Milan, bro, because we know how AC Milan declined, right? These guys were massive, and now they're failing to even qualify for Champions League, things like that. Let's hope Man United, that's not where we're heading, because it looks like that might be where we're heading. It might be a back-to-back season without Champions League football. It might be a back-to-back season finishing in the bottom half of the table if we keep this poor form, because bro, these players, this manager, I have no trust in anybody at Man United right now. They haven't really shown me that they can build consistency. They haven't really shown me that, hey, they can win something, that they can deliver. Both the manager and the players, bro. I'm not going to put this down to one situation. The manager playing players in the wrong positions, and then the players during the game, you're failing to make basic passes, you're failing to create basic opportunities, you're failing to make a basic cross. So it's down to both, bro. It's down to both for me, like player and the manager. Why are we in the position we're in? Why are we in 12th place? Because of the players and the manager. The manager, you're playing guys in wrong position. Your system doesn't make sense. And then the players as well, you're failing to make basic passes, you're failing to make basic crosses. It's a mess, bro. It is a mess, but let's hope we're not becoming the new AC Milan, bro. Because if it is a situation of because realistically, it's 3 seasons. It might be 3 seasons without Champions League, bro. I think this might be the longest drought we've been without Champions League football, because the season before we were in the Europa League, and then this season no European football. Let's hope next season we get something, bro. That's what we're fighting for. That's what we should be fighting for, regardless of whether Glasner has been performing or not. We should build a team that can compete, bro. We should be able to beat this team. Let's hope these players turn up. Let's hope this manager turns up, because I've lost hope in everybody, bro. I've genuinely lost hope in everybody. Manager, the players. The only one I think can get a goal is Mbuemo. It makes more sense to play Mbuemo as a striker, because as a number 10, he won't create too much, bro. He won't create too much. He's not a natural number 10. And you can see in some games we lack creativity. He's just a goal scorer. For me, Mbuemo is just a goal scorer. He's not that creative type of player where he's going to create as a creative number 10. He's going to take you to the next level as a creative number 10. It's better to put Bruno where Mbuemo is at and then put Mbuemo as a striker. So we're just messing up, bro. We are just messing up because he's out of position, bro. And Buemo is he's delivering. Don't get me wrong, he's delivering out of position as a number 10. But when you need that creativity, Mbuemo is not a creative player. He's a goal scorer, bro. He's a goal scorer. He's gonna get you goals. That creative player is Bruno Fernandes, bro. It's Bruno is way more creative than Mbuemo. And Mbuemo is a goal scorer. He's gonna get you more goals than Zerski. Obviously, Zerski, he has the fancy hold up play, the fancy this and that, but overall, when it comes down to goals, Mbeumo is the guy that's gonna get you goals. So I think the manager does himself a favor by playing Bruno as a number 10. Just put in Kobe Mainoo next to Casemiro. It's a better situation. It's a better situation. But it's just about winning today, bro.
So we have to feel that urgency of winning games. We know what happened around the club if we don't win games. So if we know that, let's do everything in the right way. But again, we lost that one. We cannot change that. Let's focus on the next one.
Ruben, the away issues that United.
The same things that we need to do to show to the players why we lost control of Nottingham, why we lost control against Tottenham.
And that's the frustrating thing, bro. That's the frustrating thing. You're losing. That's why I'm blaming both. That's why I've given up on both the players and the manager, because both of them are underperforming at the highest level. It's a team game, bro. So I'm blaming both of them. The manager, the players, they haven't been good enough. Ruben, your substitutions have done us over. Your system has done us over. Playing players in the wrong position. I know Diego Dalot is useless, but the guy's not a left wing back. You're playing the guy out of position, expecting him to be consistent, expecting him to deliver. It doesn't really make sense, man. It genuinely doesn't really make sense. So I'm blaming both, man. I'm blaming both the players, the manager as well. Let's just hope we can build some consistency. Let's just hope we can start winning games against this Man United team. We have a better team than some of these guys, bro. Newcastle were fighting so hard for Mbeumo. Mbeumo is at Man United, right? Newcastle were fighting so hard for Mbeumo, and looks like Newcastle are playing better football than us, scoring more goals than us. So you can't even say, hey, these players, they're not good enough for top 6. I think we are good enough for top 6, bro. We're just underperforming. Both the manager and the players are underperforming at this moment in time, bro. We gotta deliver now.
And if you look at that games, we're there to win, and then sometimes a small detail can change everything. Then I felt during this year that when we play at home, the intensity was higher, and I felt in this game at home the intensity was not at the same level. So I think it's something that we need to work on.
I don't think intensity doesn't really make sense, because intensity, yes, intensity is good, but bro, when you're playing players out of position, nothing really makes sense. You gotta play these guys where they're comfortable. You gotta play these guys where they're gonna deliver, where they're gonna turn up, because I always say this. It's like playing Messi as a right wing back. Obviously, Messi's Messi. He's gonna deliver as a right wing back. But it's like playing Messi as a right wing back or playing Ronaldo as a number 10. That's what he's basically doing with Mbeumo. Ronaldo is a winger. Ronaldo is a natural winger. Imagine playing him as a number 10. It wouldn't make sense. Yes, Ronaldo is world class, but if you play Ronaldo out of position, let's say you play Ronaldo as a midfielder, it wouldn't make sense. That's what he's doing with these players. Some of these players are out of position. It doesn't make sense. We're not winning games. We're so inconsistent, bro. That's why we're so inconsistent, because it's like playing Ronaldo as a right wing back. Okay, today, Cristiano Ronaldo, you're a natural winger, but today I want you to play as a right wing back. He won't perform, bro. He's gonna be inconsistent. So sometimes I can understand for the players, bro. I can understand for the players saying, yo, that's why he's having a poor performance. Imagine playing Ronaldo as a right wing back. He wouldn't perform well. He wouldn't be consistent. Mbeumo, playing him as a number 10, he's going to have up and down games. That's why I was so inconsistent under Ruben Amorim. This system, you don't have the players to play this system. Just change it, man. Just change it and play these players where they're comfortable at.
So it's hard to point one thing why we are not winning away. There's a lot of issues. We are improving. Like I said, we have advantage in the away games. We need to know how to finish the games in order to win.
James and then Samuel.
Ruben, obviously Palace are a different club, different pressures and scrutiny to United, of course. But obviously Glasner's had a lot of success playing a similar system to you, and that's continued this season despite losing his best player in Eza. Do you look at what they've done and do you draw a lot of inspiration and encouragement from Palace? And is one of the big differences is that their win backs obviously really settled. How big an impact can that?
We played a different way, and you can understand that by data. But now it's hard to explain everything. Like you said, it's a different club, and they are doing things better than us. So that is quite simple. But you don't say that all 4-3-3 play in the same way, right? What I'm saying, yeah, we play in the different moment. We defend in the different space.
And he's right. Like, we play in a different way, but with Palace, you can see that they have the same formation as us, right? They have the same formation as us, but they have players that are comfortable in those positions, bro. They are comfortable in that 3-4. Bro, they are comfortable in this 3-4-2-1, right? They are genuinely comfortable in this 3-4-2-1. So with us, it's a confused situation because you can see a lot of our players, they're not comfortable in this formation, man. You can see it in the games. You can see it how we're playing. And for me, Kamada, bro, this Japanese guy, he's going to be a threat today. He's going to be a threat today. I watch him for Palace. I watch him for Japan as well when I'm doing like international things like that. Kamada is a good player, man. I think he's low-key underrated. He came into the league. He actually followed Glasner, bro. He actually followed Glasner, Kamada, this Japanese guy. He won the Europa League with under Glasner. He followed Glasner. So he's a really good player, Kamada, bro. I won't even lie. Like him and Wharton, there are games where you say, okay, wow, these guys are really serious, man. There are games where you say, Kamada, Wharton, them two, you're saying like, wow, these guys are really serious. So I think that might cause us a bit of problems. Just the legs of these guys, man. I know Kamada, he's almost in his 30s, but he still has legs. Wharton, we know the guy. Bro, he can run. He's not only pace and power, Wharton. He's also technically secure. So both of these guys technically secure. I think even Kamada, he's not too bad technically, right? If people watch that Europa final where Glasner won that Europa final, he did it in style with Kamada, bro. Like, hey, these guys, they're really, really good. They have a good foundation. So it's not going to be an easy game for us. That's why I'm saying it can go either way. With these players, they turn up when they want to turn up, Man United. They turn up when they want to turn up. Against Liverpool, they turned up. Some people argue that, we're supposed to lose that Liverpool game because Gakpo missed a lot of good chances. But let's just turn up, man. Let's just turn up. At least switch it around. I'm okay with like Mason Mount starting. Let's hope he creates. Bro, I just want us to win. I just want us to win because we were in a conversation for top 4 a few weeks ago, and now the teams in top 4, they are lapping us, bro. They are lapping us. They are running away. I still have a feeling, if we build some consistency, we can still catch some of the teams ahead of us. But if we lose today, that means Palace, they're gone, bro. They are gone. That means Palace are what, 20 points right now? If they win this game, it's like, bro, they are 5 points ahead. 5 points ahead of us. So right now it's only 2 points. At least if you win today, you can catch up to Palace. But if you allow them to win, they're gone, bro. Some of these teams are gone, man. Some of these teams are gone.
We try to attack in a different way. They are just doing the things better than us.
They can be very quick. The speed with which they attack. I just sort of wonder sometimes when you see, obviously like you play in a different way, but a similar setup in terms of formation, whether you ever take or draw ideas from things, thinking, oh, I quite like that, I don't like that.
I play against him in Frankfurt with Sporting, so I know the players. I take inspiration from everyone.
So he's saying he's already played against Glasner, right? With Sporting. Glasner. I think these two managers know each other well, bro. They know each other well. Apparently, That's what Ruben Amorim said with Sporting. He played Glasner when Glasner was at Frankfurt, and we know Glasner at Frankfurt. He won the Europa League. That's when now he's won a lot. He's won a lot. Like his CV is really good. Glasner. He's won the Europa League with Frankfurt. He's won FA Cup with Palace against Man City, Community Shield. So Glasner is not a manager that doesn't have trophies, bro. This guy has performed, and he's been in the Premier League for probably close to 2 seasons now. So you can see that Glasner is the real deal. Today, I'm just not highly confident that we can get a win, right? Because Glasner is the type of manager. Oh, he's tactical, bro. He is. He's in game management. That's where I gotta give it to Glasner. He's in game management because he'll analyze a game and say, okay, right now we're getting bopped off the field. Let me change this. Let me tweak this. That's why I keep shouting about management, bro. Management, in game management. That's where Ruben Amorim can genuinely improve, because that game against Everton is it's a show of lack of in-game management, because Ruben, you could have done way more with that situation, right? He could have done way more with that situation. You can see, okay, Everton, they're 10 men. Let me make some tweaks. Let me make some tweaks in this formation to just go all out attack. They are 10 men. Realistically, they're not going to attack us too much. And then if I go all out, we can win this game. But we even failed to score. Obviously, towards that end of the game, we saw some opportunities. Joshua Zerski with a header, like 2 headers, 2 good headers. But that came too late, bro. That's the problem with Man United. We start attacking 80th minute. That's when you want to score a goal. 85th minute. That's when you're trying to score a goal. From today, it's gotta be from minute one. Minute one, you gotta be scoring. Minute one, you gotta be delivering. So, we can win, but it just depends on, one, do the players turn up? Two, is the manager doing in-game management, right? Those are the two situations that would determine if we win or not. Do the players turn up? Two, is the manager, he's in-game management? Because this is going to be a tactical battle, bro. This is not going to be about player for player. It's going to be about manager versus manager, tactics against tactics, because we know Glasner is a tactician, bro.
When I have 2 weeks to for national teams, I watch all the managers and try to take all the inspiration that I can take. I have 6 years as a manager, professional manager, so I'm always trying to learn to improve my team.
And that's the thing with Ruben. It's also lack of experience, because 6 years is nothing, bro. 6 years is nothing at the top level of management, bro. Because let's be real, Pep was a generational manager. Pep, obviously, he didn't need experience to win the Champions League. He had a generational team. He had Messi, all these other guys. So when you're a young manager, either you need to be unbelievably world class like a young Jose Mourinho, or you need to be probably somebody like Pep. You're blessed with a generational team. You're blessed with a generational team like prime Barcelona. So being young manager at the top level, I'm not saying, hey, every young manager won't, at the top level, pressurizing clubs like this, bro. Pressurizing clubs like Man United. Obviously, we've seen a young manager at Brighton, but the pressure at Brighton is different, bro. It's different at Brighton. If you lose at Brighton, nobody really cares. But with Ruben, the fact that he's a young manager, lack of experience, the pressure as well, right? It's like, of course you're gonna get schooled with guys like David Moyes. David Moyes schooled him a few days ago. Man United versus Everton. David Moyes schooled him because of experience as well. So we just need to win today.
There's obviously a lot of focus on like your central midfield and whether that'll be an area that you strengthen next season. Is the wing back area though, which is a fundamental part of your team, is that an area over the next 12 months that you want to explore?
I think we need time to improve the characteristics of the team. I said that in the last year, and to give an example, the last game we should have an Ahmad with the right foot to put on the other side to play against 10 men. So is this kind of characteristics that we will try to get to.
You're saying 4-1 Palace, bro. Bro, I'm not really too confident as well, bro. I'm not really too confident as well, but anything can happen in these games. I'm not writing us off completely, but anything can happen. You're saying you don't even see us scoring. That's the problem in games like this where we're facing a tactical manager. We barely score, man. We barely score. We barely score. So let's just hope Glasner doesn't out like let's just hope Palace are not at it today. Right? Let's just hope Palace are not at it today because bro, this game it can go either way. We can lose badly, it can be a draw, or we can win out of nowhere. So it's either way for the neutral. This is gonna be an entertaining game, but for United fans, it's gonna be stressful, man. It's gonna be stressful. For me, it's about how we start. First 10, 15 minutes, how do you start? First early stages of the game, how do you start? Do you take the game to the opponents? Are you scoring some goals? Are you doing something relevant? So it's just about how you start, man. But yeah, countdown here. The team is about how
Be a better team. So if we are at the part,
come on,
set
United. It's now or
to
never.
play in the
Mason Mount as well. With Mason Mount, we haven't really seen a consistency from Mason Mount because he hasn't really. Today he plays, tomorrow he doesn't play, the next day he's injured, this or that. But I think that the team is good enough. It's just games like this are not about the players, bro. Games like this is just management or manager versus manager, band for band. Yeah, Glasner, bro. Glasner, he's a good manager. So with Ruben, if you do get the win today, I'll give you credit. I will give you credit. But this game is gonna be about management, band for band. Is your manager capitalizing? Is your manager turning up? Is your manager showing up? It's a game like this, bro. A game like this is band for band, bro. Like, hey, is your manager really turning up?
this way, not yet. But like any other team, we need time to put the right characteristics in every single position to be prepared for everything.
Just on the wing back still, Ruben. I think Munoz and Mitchell are in the top five for most distance covered in the Premier League, and United's wing backs are quite a way down. Do you feel as though that those players are still having to develop to?
You're saying Glasner licking his left after seeing our midfield? Yeah, our midfield, bro. And that's why there's so much inconsistencies because I think everybody can agree this is not Bruno's best position. So bro, this is not Bruno's best position. We're always gonna have inconsistencies when you play players out of position, things like that. Yeah, but Glasner, you can see the difference between the two midfields, right? Look at our midfield and then look at Palace's midfield. Let's hope Wharton, he's a future Man United player, right? Let's hope. Let's hope this man is a future Man United player. But yeah, that midfield really looks amazing, man. It really, really looks amazing. And second half, you might need to remove Casemiro early because these guys have engines, bro. A guy like Wharton, he can play for 90 minutes, bro. So I think second half, obviously the first 45 minutes, Casemiro will be insane. Casemiro would be good. But then second half, that's when he'll start gassing out. Wharton will completely dominate, bro. Completely dominate us. Like the moment Casemiro starts getting tired, you gotta bring on Kobe Mano. Because bro, that's another situation with Man United. When Cass genuinely gasses out, second half, maybe towards the 60th minute, 70th minute, that's when the manager, you need to make those substitutions quickly, man. Like when you see, okay, Casemiro is getting tired, make the sub quickly, make the sub immediately. But yeah, it's now or never, man. Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim is now or never for our manager. A few minutes until this game. And hopefully we can win this. Hopefully we can get a result in this, bro. Hopefully, bro. Hopefully we can win this. Hopefully we can get a result, bro. Hopefully. It's now or never for Manchester United, bro. It is now or never for Manchester United. Hopefully we can do something. Hopefully we can win, and hopefully it's not a situation where we are underperforming, bro. Please, Manchester United is now or never, man. It is now or never. Yeah, but just a few more minutes, man. Just a few more minutes.
Attacking instincts that you want to really become proper.
They play, maybe they play, I don't know how you read that data. Maybe they play more games, more minutes, so you cannot compare the data. We make a lot of substitutions. Sometimes we change because we know that is a different position, or you want to change the feet with Allo and Patrick, and we change a lot. Sometimes we start with Ahmad in front, but most of the times, if we need to win the game, I put Ahmad on the right. Ahmad change position all the time, so that can change all the data, and you see different things. But again, they are doing the things really well. They play in more in transition than us. The opponents see it in the different way. So all
You're saying Ruben Scamarim ish. Yeah, bro. I've just seen that this man just might be. Obviously, the record for Ruben is worse than Ten Hag. This is way worse than Ten Hag. I think right now we're seeing a situation where United are not even turning up, bro. In the basic games, we're not even turning up. So Ruben, these are the games you're supposed to be delivering. You're saying, bro, so you're really gonna waste your time watching another defeat? Ish. Have a slight hope, bro. Have slight hope, man. Have slight hope. We haven't really been delivering, but ish. With Man United, I'm gonna watch them regardless. Regardless, man. Regardless of whether we're winning, not winning. Yeah. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to see inconsistencies. But right now, man, Ruben, he gotta win today.
all these things we have to look when we compare teams. But of course, in every position, we can do so much better.
Let's hope we do something better today, man. Let's hope we do something better today. But it's about
Well,
winning.
welcome to the Gary Neville podcast.
It's about winning, but
evening at Old Trafford.
What is
Gary,
this?
where to start? How about
What is this? It's about winning today, bro. It's genuinely just get the results, get the win. Ruben, he's gonna be up and down. But we need to win these types of games, bro. We need to do what we need to do in these types of games, man. We need to do what we need to do in these types of games. But Amorim, he's spoken how he needs to speak. Let's win, bro. Let's win.
Ruben, what's the response been like on the training pitch following that frustrating defeat to Everton?
Was a really good week. I think we talk and we work really hard. I felt a different frustration from the game, and that is also a good feeling. So let's see. We know that it's really tough to play in every match in Premier League.
You're saying Ruben killed your hope. Ish, I get it, bro. I genuinely do get it. Ruben, ish. I genuinely do get it, bro. But hey, game time, game time. Not really going into this one confident. Palace might be the better team. But regardless of the situation, you gotta turn up, bro. Regardless of the situation, we got to turn up, bro. We got to do what we need to do. We got to show up. Oh, man. Manchester United, please. Please, please, please. It's now or never, bro. It is now or never. You got to turn up regardless of the situation, regardless of the outcome, man.
We know that we should have won the last one and play better at least, and we will try to do it in the next one.
Hey, let's just hope the man is just not all talk because right now we're not in the best situation, man. We're not in the best situation. Another loss means that we're back suffering, we're back underperforming, we're back 15th. So it's now or never, bro.
The most clinical, you
It's
have a look
now
at
or
his
never,
big chance
bro.
conversion. He's not the
It's
most
now
clinical,
or
and
never, bro.
his XG. So, I mean, the prediction of scoring sort of 8.5 goals this season so far, he's only scored 6, but still a very good. And I'd always look at the outcome, really. I mean, scoring 6 goals at this stage already for Crystal Palace is a good return.
Let's be honest, XG's never right anyway, though, is it? So it's not.
I often wonder how it's judged.
And that's another thing, like with Mateta, he's gonna be a problem for us, bro. Like Mateta, hey, he's not a joke, man. He's genuinely not a joke. Mateta, this boy, man, we're gonna have a field day
Everybody
today.
was like, oh, that was quick and could get into every space. I think for him, in this team where they play quite defensive on the counter attack,
Come on, United. We gotta win though.
that you can play up to. And I think he occupies people. I love him. He might even start for France at the World Cup. That's how brilliant a season that he's having at the moment. He's hard to play against.
Yeah, made his French debut, obviously, and scored for France during this period that he's been doing so well under Oliver Glasner. Before Glasner, he was averaging a goal every 305 minutes.
Yeah, so Mateta, bro, he's one to watch. He's one to watch. I think nobody can really write off Palace today. We gotta win. We gotta win. We gotta win. But showtime in 10 minutes. Both teams with an okay lineup. I think our lineup could have been better, but yo, both teams with an okay lineup. Both teams trying to do something. But hey, let's just try and cook today, man. Let's not get cooked, but let's try and cook, man. let's not get cooked, but let's try and cook. Come on, United, bro. Come on, United. It's now or never, man. You gotta turn up. You gotta show up. It hasn't been the best situation for us. But yeah, we need to win. I think today is just about winning, bro. Today is just about winning. Can you win? Can you get the 3 points? Can you get the results? That's all it's about for me, man. That's all it's about for me. Come on. Come on, United. Come on. 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get over the line. Let's see if we can get a result. And yeah. Ish. The manager said what he needed to say. He sounds the same, man. He sounds the same. I've given up on both the manager and the players, bro. Both the manager and the players, I've given up on them. The manager at this point, he's just talking to talk. He's just talking to say what he needs to say. He's not really delivering the way we want him to deliver. So it's not the best situation for Man United currently. It's not what we want to see. But let's hope we can deliver, man. Let's hope we can show up. Let's hope we can turn up, bro. Because it's games like this. You gotta deliver. You gotta show up. You gotta turn up, bro. It's these types of games, man. It's these types of games where it's about delivering. It's about showing up. But it's now or never, bro. It's now or never. Joshua Zerski, get your goal. Please, please, Man United. Don't get destroyed today. Please, United, do not get destroyed today. We gotta win. Mbuemo as a number 10. Let's hope Mbuemo gets a goal. Let's hope Zerski gets a goal. Whoever plays Mount. I'm not confident, but if we win, that's all it's about, man. Winning, please, United. Winning is all it's about. Just win the game, please. Let's go. Let's go, Manchester United. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Ish. Not confident. Of course, this manager has been up and down. But yeah, let's do this, man. Let's actually do this, man. Ish. Let's actually do this, man. Oh. Let's see how the game starts, though. Let's see how the game starts, because if it's a poor start, then I won't really be too happy with the situation. Don't concede first. Don't allow Palace to just dominate you. But hey, let's see what type of game we have today, bro. Let's see what... If Ruben loses today, I just want him fired immediately, man. I just want him fired immediately, because if you lose today, then it's game over. I want him fired immediately, bro. I genuinely want him fired immediately if he loses today. We can't have situations where the man is losing, the man is underperforming. If he loses today, I want him fired immediately, bro. Like, come on, United, bro. Come on, because what we might be going into a situation where it's back to bottom half of the table, below average performances. We gotta win today, bro. We got to win today. Come on, Amorim. Come on, United. Like, and I really wanted this man to succeed. Although I never knew who Ruben Amorim was before he joined Man United. I said, okay, cool. The new board, they've selected a manager. Let's see what the Glazers and Ineos are on, right? And looks like they're changing. Looks like they're building a new foundation. Let's see what these guys are on. Let's see if these guys can improve. Let's see if these guys can deliver. But looks like it's the same old situation with Manchester United. Same old, man. Same old. So, the board, you gotta deliver a better scenario, a better situation, because it hasn't been good for us, bro. It hasn't been good for us. Ruben, just win this game. I know we haven't been unbelievable. I know we've we've just been losing. Last month was good, but now the Ruben Amorim era hasn't been the best. I won't even lie. There's no moment where you're looking at the Ruben Amorim era and saying, wow, this has been amazing. We lost the Europa League final, and now it's back to losing ways. So the Ruben Amorim era has been massively disappointing, bro. Massively disappointing. Oh, but let's just hope we can win, man. Let's just hope we can win. Come on, Manchester United, bro. You can't let us down again. You can't let us down in back-to-back situations. Yeah, it's now or never, bro. It's now or never. Crystal Palace. Manchester United. Come on. Come on, United. Do not get destroyed. Do not get destroyed. Do not lose this game. I need a situation where we are winning, bro. We are winning. We are delivering. Need a situation like that. Come on, Manchester United. I need a situation where you are winning this game, please. Please, United, please. It's now or never. But Palace away from home was never gonna be easy, man. It was never gonna be easy. Let's see how we start. Players coming onto the field. Ruben, it's time to deliver, bro. It's time to deliver for Amorim. Ruben Amorim, it's time to deliver. It's time to show us that you can do what you need to do. But yeah, bro, it's now or never. Let's see what this team can do. I don't really have too much confidence, but let's hope these guys don't let us down today, bro. Let's hope these boys don't let us down today. Come on, United. Come on. 5 minutes away from kickoff. 5 minutes away from kickoff. And if the manager doesn't win, you just have to let him go, bro. You just have to let him go. The excuses are too much. Like, look at Glasner, bro. Look at Glasner. He's not spending money. He doesn't have his own players, bro. Let's go United, bro. Let's go United. If we don't win today, you have to fire the man. You gotta fire the manager, because the standards, we're becoming a bottom half of the table team now. The standards are on the ground. We're already out of the Carabao Cup. And it's 1 game a week. 1 game a week. Come on, United. It's now or never. It's now or never for these boys, man. It's now or never for Manchester United. These boys, you gotta turn up today. Please, Ruben Amorim. Please. Yo. But you can see the face of the face of Glasner, sorry. He looks overly confident, man. He looks overly confident, but yeah, the boss, Ruben. All our hope is in Ruben, man. All our hope is in Ruben and Man United. Let's hope these boys turn up. Let's hope these boys can show up. Let's hope these boys don't underperform and underdeliver because we're praying for something from these guys, bro. We're praying that they turn up. We're praying that they deliver today. Amorim, please. Amorim, please, man. Amorim, please do what you need to do. Deliver for Manchester United, my guy. Deliver for Manchester United, my guy. Ruben Amorim, please. Oh. But yeah, let's get it, man. Let's get it. A few moments away. Let's get it. It's about winning. It's about delivering. It's about getting over the line today. Come on, United. Let's get it. 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 Manchester United, Crystal Palace. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. These players, it's now or never for you to turn up. It's now or never for you to show up. And you can see the Palace lineup is it's also good, man. It's also good. Both teams have the capabilities of winning. But it's now or never for this Manchester United team. Oh, Sarr as well. He might be a problem, but Mateta as well. I think De Ligt might be able to deal with Mateta, but overall, that midfield battle is where we're going to win or lose the game. That midfield battle, Adam Wharton, Kamada, bro, those two in that double pivot, they've been good for Palace. They have been good for Palace. So that double pivot, that midfield battle, that's where the game is going to be won and lost, bro. That's where the game is going to be won and lost. Midfield battle. Can you turn up in the midfield? Can you turn up against Adam Wharton and Kamada? Because Casemiro, Bruno, you two, you got to deliver for us, bro. You got to deliver for us. But come on, United. Looks like Bruno Fernandes, Captain Magnifico. Bruno Fernandes, Captain Magnifico. But yeah, it's showtime, man. It's showtime for Manchester United. Let's pray, man. Let's pray for a win today. We're probably the underdogs. A lot of people are expecting us to lose. I don't really have confidence, but we pray these players turn up today. Come on, United. Come on, Manchester United. We pray for these players to turn up. Please, boys, please. Come on. Oliver Glasner. He's a proper manager. I've always said it. Glasner is a proper manager, but with Glasner, let's see. Today's the day, man. Today's the day for Manchester United. And the thing for me is that Casemiro, second half, we might need to remove him because Wharton, bro, he has an engine, bro. He's not only technical ability, he has an engine. So if we don't change the midfield second half, just bring on Kobe Mano if we're not winning. Let's see how the first half goes. But showtime, Manchester United is now or never. Manchester United is time to deliver. Come on, you boys. Come on, United, bro. Come on. And there we go, man. There we go. Umbuemo ready. Man United ready. And here we go. Manchester United versus Crystal Palace, man. It's time to deliver. Kickoff officially time. And there we go, man. There we go. These boys, a good start from these guys, man. A good start is all we're asking for. A good start. We gotta deliver. We gotta turn up. And you gotta show up, bro. Come on. And obviously looks like, yo, Man United trying to take the game to Palace so far. First few seconds. Already getting throw-ins, already getting into their final third. But hey, can you score goals, bro? Can you score goals? That's the main thing. Oh, yo, 1-0. Bro. Henderson saving already, bro. We've started extremely well. We have started extremely well this game, man. We have started this game extremely well. Henderson, bro. Hey, Henderson, bro. Casemiro almost scored there. Disorganized situation, but Cass almost scored. Cass almost scored there. What is happening? What is really going on, bro? What is really going on? What a start, bro. What a start to that game. What a start to that game, man. Cass, what is going on? What is going on, bro? What is really, really going on? Yo. Oh my God, bro. But that's the perfect start. If the ball went in, that would have been the perfect start. Oh my God, man. Casemiro, we almost scored, but Henderson is a good goalie. But good start though. Good start. Good start. Passing it around. I like the way Zerski's dropping in, trying to like assist with the ball playing. Good start. Good start though. Good start. But ish, we need a goal, man. We need a goal early on. We genuinely need a goal early on. Good start. I like the way United have started, but we need a goal early on, bro. We need that early goal. Yeah, but comfortable so far. But let's hope they can maintain these levels, right? It's all about maintaining these levels, man. Come on, United. Maintain these levels. Go to the next level. Win the game, bro. Win the game. That's all we're begging for. But wow. Not what I expected. Not the game I genuinely expected, but yo, disorganized situation. Casemiro almost scored. Casemiro almost scored early on. Henderson. That was a good save, but great start from United. Great start from United. Don't borrow it and then just allow Crystal Palace to start dominating the game. You started well. You're getting into their final third. You're pressing well. You're recovering the ball extremely well. So keep this level, Manchester United. Keep this level. Keep this level, Man United. Come on. Come on. Palace away from home. Palace away from home. It's been a good start and looks like already a minor injury. Looks like Palace might be crying about an injury, a minor injury right there for Palace. Oof. Power, come on, United. Can you win the game? That's all I'm begging for, man. That's all I'm begging for. That's all I'm praying for, but looks like Saw might be injured for this one. Damn, injuries. And our fortunes in this game are really coming up good, bro, because the last game we got an early red card and then this game an injury. Damn. Obviously, I don't want to see players get injured, but this might be positive for us, bro. This might be positive for us if Saw goes out of the game because we need all the help we can get in this game, bro. If one of their main guys is going out through injury, we need all the help we can get, bro. But yeah, fantastic start from United, bro. A fantastic start. A good start overall from United. A really, really good start from United. Uh, come on. But you can see the reception is also good. The reception at the crowd is also good. Come on. But Dean Henderson, low key, we shouldn't have let him go. We shouldn't have let Dean Henderson go because I think he's better than Lamens, Dean Henderson. Like as a goalkeeper, I genuinely think he's way better than Lamens. He's that type of goalkeeper that will he can save penalties. He's comfortable in front of goal. Yo, how you doing, bro? How are you doing? How you doing, bro? Ish, Palace away from home. Yeah, but I don't think we should have sold Dean Henderson though. Like Dean Henderson, keeping Dean Henderson would have saved you so much money, bro. It would have saved you so much money because head to head, I think Dean Henderson is way better than Lamens, bro. I think I've seen Lamens enough time to compare the two goalkeepers. The games I've seen Lamens in, there are some games where you're saying, okay, Lamens, you should have made that save. Yeah, so Dean Henderson, I think he's a better goalkeeper, bro. I genuinely have that feeling that and he's a better fundamental goalkeeper. Dean Henderson, the fundamentals are there. Penalties, he's your guy. Like one-on-ones, Dean Henderson can save them as well. And just his command in the box, like through corners, Dean Henderson. But yeah, good game, man. Good game so far. Good game so far. We gotta just deliver right now. Good game so far, man. Great game so far. Oh, you're saying you're fine. You're playing football while watching. Yeah, let's hope we do win this game, man. Let's hope we do win this game because it's gonna be stressful if it's another loss, man. Back-to-back losses ain't what you wanna see. But we started comfortable, man. We have started comfortable. Ooh, but looks like Palace are getting into the groove of the game. Mateta getting into really crazy situations. I thought he scored. Crazy situations with Mateta, bro. So you can see this game, it can go either way, man. It can go either way. Mateta as well. He's a quality striker. He should have been the striker we went in for. Quality striker, Mateta, man. Quality striker. Aerially, he's got it. Thank the Lord he took the shot because if he passed, Palace would have been in a more dangerous situation. A way more dangerous situation. So, come on. Let's try to win this game, United. Hey, Mateta, man. Mateta is a one to watch. But Luke Shaw looking comfortable on the ball as well. Luke Shaw looking comfortable. I think De Ligt always comfortable. Giving you a 7 out of 10 week in, week out. So you have some good fundamental players, bro. Some really good fundamental players in the back that can deal with Mateta. Come on. But you can see where Ahmad is playing. Low key, Ahmad is drifting into the number 10 position. I don't know. Yeah, look at Mbuemo as well. Mbuemo is low key the right wing back. Low key, Mbuemo is the right wing back right now. Look at where Mbuemo is at. Mbuemo, I don't know why he's playing so deep. I don't know why he's playing so deep. It looks like they're interchanging in some moments. Mbuemo and Ahmad. Ish. Yeah, with Cass. Looks like Cass might be okay. But you don't want to see injuries as well, man. If Casemiro goes through an injury, it's a disaster situation. It's a disastrous situation if Cass goes through an injury, bro. It's a really disastrous situation. So let's hope Casemiro doesn't really get injuries today. None of our midfielders, Bruno, Cass, we gotta prevent injuries from these guys, bro. Because realistically, the manager doesn't trust the other two. Maybe an injury is gonna be the situation where, okay, if we get an injury, that's when Kobe Mano is gonna get regular game time. But let's just avoid injuries, bro. FA Cup about to start. Situations like that, you're gonna need everybody. Oh, poor. Should have kept it on target, Cass. Should have kept it on target. Come on, but it was a great free kick. Magnifico with the free kick. Should have kept it on target. Great curler from the Magnifico. Bruno Magnifico. Bruno Fernandes. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh. But the craziest situation is that So far, we've been the better team with better opportunities, bro. Although, yo, that header wasn't on target. If it is on target, that's another shot on target. But we've been the better team, right? We've been the better team. I was doubting that this team would turn up today, but we're getting into dangerous areas, bro. We are getting into dangerous areas. Ah, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And that's the thing, bro. Ish. Sometimes you're not confident about a game, and then with these players, they only turn up when you lack confidence. They only turn up in games where you don't really expect them to do anything. That's these players, bro. That's Man United. When you don't expect them to turn up, they turn up somehow, some way. That's the frustrating part about this team, bro. So frustrating. They are so frustrating. They can't keep consistency. They can't really keep consistency. But you can see, oh, Palace are gaining some momentum as well. Palace are gaining some momentum, but Lenny Euro has been good so far. Lenny really reading the game, reading the passes from Palace, intercepting a lot of situations. So Lenny Euro has been good. I think the lid has been good as well. Defensively, nothing to really worry about so far. Nothing to really worry about. Yeah, bro, and that's the situation. We might start well and then end up very poor. Very horrible. That's the worrying situation with Man United. You can only be 100% confident either we're 5-0 up. That's when you can be 100% confident that we'll win the game or when the final whistle blows. Because these guys can concede at any time, bro. They can concede at any time, any moment. So let's not become too confident. Let's genuinely not become too confident, right? Because you can see Palace are gaining some momentum, low key gaining some momentum. I think Lamens will be key for both games, but this is a tactical game. This is a tactical game between both managers. Both managers tactically doing their thing, man. This is a tactical game. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on, boys. Don't let us down, man. Don't let us down. If we can beat these guys, we go above them in the table. Do not let us down, Manchester United. But that's dangerous play from Gahey, bro. He almost stepped on Mbuemo's head. That was dangerous play. That was really dangerous play from Gahey, bro. You almost stepped on my head. What's going on, bro? What's going on? What is genuinely going on? Bro. It's now or never. Come on. We haven't really seen too much of Mason Mount. Mason Mount not really touching the ball too much. Not really getting involved too much. But yo, let's drive forward. I'll be more confident if Man United are playing in their final third, in the Palace final third. That'll bring us some way more confidence, bro. That will bring us way more confidence. Play in their third, play in their half. Keep the ball out of our own half, bro. Keep the ball out of our situation. We need to win this. Oh, that is poor. That is poor. Mateta misses a one-on-one after we give the ball away. That was poor, bro. That is a poor situation. Defensive error, man. Defensive error. Look at that. Oh my God. The ball hits Lenny Euro. It ricochets Mateta. Thank the Lord he missed. Defensive error. And that's the thing with United. One day you're saying, oh, fair play. You're in their final third. And then the next moment they're giving the ball away. Right? That's Manchester United, bro. That is Manchester United for you. One moment you're saying, hey, fair play. You're doing your thing. Right? And then the next moment, it's a crazy situation like that. We almost conceded. We almost conceded from a mistake. But it is what it is. At least we didn't concede. At least we didn't concede from that. Looks like Mbuemo might be playing a right wing, bro. Right wing back. In some moments, he's really playing further to the right, man. He's really playing further to the right. Come on, United. Yeah, but yo, that was a wake-up call for us. Moments like that are massive wake-up calls, bro. Moments like that are really, really massive wake-up calls. Come on, guys. Yeah, we need to do better. Like, I wouldn't say defensive. It was just a slight mistake, bro. It was just a slight mistake. Looks like Delit was trying to pass it, but then Lenny Euro didn't read the pass, and then it ricocheted off of him, went to Mateta. Thank the Lord, Mateta missed. But moments like that should be wake-up calls for Man United. Wake-up calls that, yo, you're not playing alone, bro. You're not genuinely playing alone. Yeah, that should be a wake-up call, bro. That was a massive wake-up call, man. Was a really massive wake-up call. But come on. We're drifting into the game. We're doing what we need to do. Diallo, keep it simple, my boy. Keep it simple, my boy. Amad Diallo. And you can see the frustration from Mbuemo after getting a yellow card. Ish. Like, this referee is moving crazy right now, bro. This referee is moving crazy right now. Yellow card for what? What are you giving us a yellow card for? Like, what are you giving us a yellow card for? This referee is moving crazy right now. Like, come on, those are some crazy. That's an unnecessary yellow card. Unnecessary from the referee, bro. Unnecessary from the referee. And you can see this is the situation they want, bro. I won't even be shocked if we get a red card in this game because the way the referee is moving, he's moving like a clown, bro. He's really moving like a clown right now. The man is a clown. The referee is moving like a clown right now. Why are you giving us a yellow card out of nowhere? Oh, come on. But the more the game goes, the more the result comes away from us because we know Man United are a team of momentum, bro. We are a team of momentum. When we have the momentum, we got to capitalize with a goal. Because every time we have momentum but don't score a goal, it affects us. We see those situations, bro. Look back at the Tottenham game. When we had momentum against Tottenham, we should have had like 1 or 2 goals in that first half against Tottenham, but you didn't take your momentum. Then second half, Tottenham came to life, scored 2 quick goals. So when you have momentum, Man United, you got to take it, bro. You got to genuinely take it. Come on, boys. Come on. Come on, boys. Momentum goes. We need that. But yeah, Palace getting too many corners for my liking now. But defensively good from Delit. And that's what I said about Kamada. This guy is physical, bro. I said it before the game. This guy, Kamada, Wharton, these guys are not only technical ability, these guys are physical as well. You can see how he's shoving our players, Kamada. Bro, these guys are physical as well. And the ball from Wharton as well when he's delivering it during corners. These guys are physical. They deliver it. And I said it before, Kamada, this guy, he's not only technical ability, he's a physical guy as well, man. Oh, wow, disorganized situation. Disorganized situation right there. But yeah, Palace, goal kick. Goal kick. United, we're comfortable now. We are comfortable. Goal kick. Goal kick for Manchester United. Come on. Oh, wait, it was a corner. Ish. Bro, I'm just anxious right now, bro, because this is a game we have to win. I don't know how it's gonna go. The first goal will help me relax because right now the tension is high, bro. Especially when Palace are in our box, Palace are in our final third. The tension is high. We gotta get that win. Like, my heart is beating like nothing else right now. I really want Man United to win, but the tension is high right now, bro. The tension is high. I don't know what's really going on, bro. We gotta win this. Come on, United. Come on, United, bro. We got to win this. We got to win this. Ah, but at least you haven't conceded. There've been moments where Palace, they should have had like one goal, bro. That Mateta chance where we messed up defensively and then Mateta was 1-on-1. That should have realistically been 1-0 Man United, but at least it's still 0-0. But the tension is high, bro. My tension for this game is so high, bro, because if we lose, it's back to 14th place, back to the bottom half of the table. Palace go 5 points ahead. If Chelsea win their game, they go points ahead. Oh my God, bro. The tension is high right now, bro. I'm feeling it. I'm really, really feeling it for Manchester United. We got to win. We got to win, bro. Like right now, please, United, please. Even a draw, low key, a draw isn't good enough. Low key, a draw isn't good enough because we gotta capitalize from this. We gotta capitalize with a win, man. We got to capitalize with a win. A draw won't be good enough. Come on, Manchester United. We are here to win. Oh. Yeah, not seeing too much of like Mount and our number 10s. Like that's where we need some creativity from, right? Mbuemo, Mount, you guys gotta create. You're the number 10s. You're the guys where we're looking for you. We're asking for some type of creativity. First 22 minutes. Besides that Casemiro opportunity, we've seen 2 opportunities for Cas, right? Where in the box, Casemiro shot and then Henderson caught the ball easily, and then that free kick where Casemiro headed it wide. So we need a few more opportunities, bro. A few more opportunities right now. And with Bruno, fair play to him. Like his delivery in some moments have been really good, man. Even Mbuemo, that's where I give Mbuemo. Like when he's crossing the ball, he really delivers a good cross, man. That one wasn't great, but usually Mbuemo he delivers extremely well. Like his delivery is out of this world. That one was below average. That cross was below average. Couldn't beat his first man, but usually Mbuemo, when he does cross the ball, it's really looking good, bro. Tight game, man. Tight game. And I said it before the game. It's gonna be a game of tactics. It's genuinely gonna be a game of tactics because right now you can see the tactical setup from Glasner as well. It's gonna be a game of management, a game of tactics, especially games like this. Either you win it through individual brilliance, where one individual moment changes the game, or a mistake or something. Tactics as well. Oof. Kamada with another opportunity, but comfortable for Lamens. Lamens with decent, bro. Decent. Comfortable for Lamens there. But you can see this is going to be either about individual quality, where one individual changes the game, scores the first goal, or a mistake happens, or management, tactical situation, you change the tactics. So it's a tactical game right now, bro. It's a tight tactical game. I can say that Palace should be 1-0 up, but at least it's still 0-0, bro. At least we haven't conceded. Right? This game, I was thinking we're going to lose maybe 2-1, 2-0, but we're still in the game, man. We are still in the game. That's the most important thing. Like a game like this, I don't really care how you play. You can playing horrible football as long as you win the game, bro. I know the situation right now, man. Like a loss is damning for Man United. Pretty fair cross from Mount, bro. Now we can see a bit more from Mount. Like now Mount is coming into the game. Fair cross from him. Mount is touching the ball a bit more. But I have a feeling when Cunha comes back, he's going to be really vital because Cunha is the type of player that looks for the ball, bro. He looks for the ball. He comes in. He helps with the midfield. He helps with the whole situation. So I think Cunha coming back next week is massive, bro. And next week is Thursday night. So Thursday night, Man United are back. December, we have a lot of games, bro. We have a lot of games. I think we play like 5, 6 games December because we play midweek in every week, bro. We play weekend, midweek as well. So that's how Oh my God! Lamens, my boy. Oh my God. Yo, these guys, bro. I'm already feeling the tension. And then you want to do that to us. Oh my God. Yeah, Palace are getting too many good opportunities, bro. Too many good opportunities, but that was good from Lenny Yoro. Oh, bro. Bro. Bro, at least we didn't concede from that situation. At least we didn't concede from that situation. Thank the Lord, man. Thank the Lord we didn't concede. But we've been in some shaky situation, but that was brilliant, brilliant. Some brilliant defending from Lenny Yoro. Bro, my heart went. My heart went. Like that was a good challenge from Lenny Yoro. Good block. Good block because if he beats Lenny, it's in the goal. It's 1-0. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. United always do this to us, man. United always do this to us. They make it difficult. They make it dramatic. They make it hard for us, bro. Come on. Come on, you Reds. Come on, you Reds. We gotta get the first goal, man. That's when I'll relax. After that 1-0, that's when I'll relax. But right now, my heart is beating like crazy. My heart is pumping like crazy because right now it's end to end, bro. It's end to end. I don't like these types of games. I want a situation where Man United are 2-0 up. That's when I can relax. Right now it's too tight. It's too tight for me, bro. My heart is beating. My heart is really beating right now, bro. We need the first game, the first goal just for me to calm down. Please, United. Please. Please. Come on, come on. Ah. I think right now with Man United, we need to take a bit more control. You're just allowing the game to be a bit too chaotic. The match is a bit too chaotic right now. Take control, slow it down, and then start creating some opportunities because this is what Palace wants. A chaotic game, bro. A chaotic game where, okay, in situations like these are the most likely situations of you making a mistake, bro. These type of chaotic game is end to end, is high tempo. These are the most likely situations for you to make a mistake. And we've already seen moments where our defense have made a mistake, but then Palace didn't capitalize. So these type of end-to-end, chaotic, high-tempo games, bro, you're gonna make a mistake or something. You are genuinely gonna make a mistake or something. That's why just slow the game down. That's why you can see we don't have a midfield. This is why these are the moments where your midfield needs to slow the game down. Slow the game down, slow the tempo down, and just keep it simple, keep it relaxed, right? Keep it in the final third, in their final third. This is where you need your midfield to just slow the game down, right? Just keep it simple, keep it calm. But now the game is too chaotic, bro. It's too chaotic. We're failing to keep the ball. It's end to end now. It's too chaotic. And low-key Palace have been the better team if you look at the overall game. The overall game. Mateta had a great chance. We saw that Saw chance. Good block from Lenny Yoro. So with us, it's only the Casemiro chances where you're saying, yeah, realistically, Man United, we had an opportunity. I'm also getting scared, bro. I'm also getting scared, bro, because right now it's the tempo of the game is scary because this is the tempo Palace want. This is genuinely the type of tempo Crystal Palace want. Come on, United. Oh, bro, games like this, man. Games like this. Yeah, these are the games you're trying to just keep it simple. You got to keep it simple. The midfield needs to take control of this. And looks like the past 10, 15 minutes, Henderson has been comfortable, bro. This guy has had no saves to make, right? We haven't really tested Henderson for the past 15 minutes. And we're really not really creating clear-cut opportunities right now, right? There's nothing clear-cut. There's nothing substantial. There's nothing where you're saying, yo, Man United, we should have scored from that situation. There's nothing clear-cut right now, bro. Yeah, we need to do better, Ruben. This is a tactical match. It's about the managers, manager versus manager right now. Manager versus manager. And we can't even say, hey, Palace have better players. I think with Palace, there are 3 or 4 players you would take from that team. Probably you would take Adam Wharton, you'd take Mateta, would Sarr get in our team when Cunha is fit? I don't really think so. And we're playing pretty much the same system, bro. So this is a tactical game, bro. This is tactics against tactics. Manager versus manager. Amorim versus Glasner. Let's see who... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Penalty. Bro, just when I say that, you fall apart. And I said it in games like this where the intensity is high, bro. The intensity is too high in games like this. A penalty to Crystal Palace. The intensity is too high. You're gonna make a mistake eventually. Like, I hate intense games like this. That's why our midfield, you gotta keep it slow, keep it simple. And to be fair to Lenny, he tripped. And I said it earlier on, this referee is a clown. This referee is a clown. He's gonna make a clown decision. VAR. We need VAR for that, bro. Because low-key, he slipped, bro. He slipped. Go. 1-0 Palace. 1-0 Palace, bro. He scored. He was always going to score from the spot. No way that Mateta was never going to score. No way that Mateta was never going to score, bro. 1-0 Palace, bro. 1-0 Palace. And we're trailing already. Poor penalty to give away. The referee is a clown. I don't think that was a penalty to Man United, but 1-0. Oh, I'm changing 1-0 Man United, but it's 1-0 Palace, bro. I'm confused. I'm putting 1-0 there, 1-0. Ah, man, the referee is a clown, bro. The referee is a clown. Mateta was never going to miss. Mateta was never going to miss that one, bro. Mateta was never going to miss that penalty. The referee is a clown, man. The referee is a massive clown because low-key, Lenny slipped. I wouldn't put that down to Lenny. The man was slipping. The man was genuinely slipping. The referee is a clown, man. The referee is really a clown, man. Man. Now we're trailing. We're trailing. And with Man United, we know there are either 2 situations when we're trailing. It's either we concede more and more, or we come back, or it's gonna be like the Everton game. We remember Everton when we went 1-0 down to Everton. You're not creating chances. You're not doing anything. So, the referee is a clown for giving that penalty. I don't think it was a penalty. The referee is a massive clown, man. You're saying it's okay. Let's just see the rest of the game through. Nah, bro, that shouldn't be the mindset. Let's hope we can get back into the game and score. But the referee is really a clown. Mateta was never gonna miss, bro. Mateta was never gonna miss. They're saying Lamens jumped too early. But yeah, that Mateta was never gonna miss. Mateta was never gonna miss. Yeah. Oh my God, he has to retake the penalty, Mateta. Retake the penalty. Lamens jumped too early, so it's still 0-0. LOL, what type of situation is this? Retake the penalty. What type of situation is this? Mateta scores, and now he has to retake the penalty. The referee is still a clown for giving him a penalty. Mateta has to retake the penalty, man. It looks like Lamens was off his line. And hey, God has given us a second chance. God has given Lamens a second chance to save this penalty. The referee is still a clown for giving the penalty, but God has given us a second chance, a second opportunity to save this pen. Right? It's your opportunity to save this pen, Lamens. Mateta made you go the wrong way. Now you can see what type of penalty taker. Yeah, again, 1-0 again, bro. 1-0 again. Same situation. Same situation. Lamens goes the wrong way. I don't think Lamens is too good with penalties. That's the second time Lamens has been beaten by the spot. So it's 1-0 again, bro. 1-0 again. Right? Mateta sent him the wrong way twice. So, wow. Those were two good penalties, man. Two good penalties. 1-0 again, bro. He retook the penalty and rescored. Yeah. But you can say, yo, Mateta on the penalty spot, he's high level, bro. 1-0 again, bro. 1-0 again. 1-0 again. We retook the penalty, but Mateta scores, bro. So we're still trailing. We are still trailing. The referee is still a clown. Ah, man, let's just try and score the equalizer. Let's just try and score the equalizer. Lamens got food again, bro. Lamens got food again. Sent the wrong way again. Double take. Ah, United, bro. United. We gotta win this, man. We got to win this. But now we're trailing. We are trailing. That's why I was feeling so nervous, bro. When the game is too high tempo like this, you're gonna get moments like that, bro. I don't even blame Lenny Yoro for the penalty, but it is what it is. Let's try and score an equalizer. Let's try and make it 1-1, because if Palace gets a second goal, then I'm done. I'm done with this team, bro. I'm done with this team. If Palace gets a second goal and we lose badly today, I'm done with this team. Because how can you be putting people through this, right? All the emotions, all the tensions. This team, bro. Massive, massive waste of time, this team. Man. Trailing already. I don't even put the penalty down to Lenny Yoro. But the referee is a clown anyway, bro. The referee is a clown anyways. The referee is a clown anyways, man. Like, those are moments you don't even give a penalty in that situation. Nketiah on for Sar. Obviously, it was an injury for Sar, but Nketiah on, ex-Arsenal player. Oh, man. Mateta, man. Didn't expect him to miss that. I did not expect the man to miss. He did what I expected him to do. Penalty. It is what it is. Man United, let's not cry from this. Yeah. Looks like Palace are in a comfortable position now. Let's just not concede another goal. Let's not lose the way Liverpool lost to Palace, because if that's the situation, it's gonna be dark, bro. It's gonna be dark for Ruben Amorim if we lose badly. We gotta get an equalizer, and still Palace, they're the better team right now. They're getting into our final third. They're passing it around extremely well. We've been horrible. We have been horrible. We have been poor. We have been bad. Palace have been the better team so far. By far. Look at the way they're playing, bro. Look at the way Crystal Palace are playing. With us, we can't even create an opportunity. Henderson has been relaxing for more than 15, 16 minutes. For more than 20 minutes, Henderson hasn't had a save to make. Right? He's been relaxing, bro. And I said it before the game. You can't play these players in wrong positions and expect them to produce magic, bro. Expecting them to produce magic. We're not creating chances because Mbeumo, we never create chances with Mbeumo. Mbeumo is not a number 10, bro. He's not a number 10. I keep saying this. Obviously, there'll be some games where he gets go. He's a goal scorer, bro. He's not a creative player. Mbeumo is that type of goal scorer, guaranteed goal scorer. He's not a number 10, bro. So realistically, in those two number 10 positions, we only have one real number 10, one natural number 10, which is Mason Mount. And Mason Mount, we haven't seen too much from him today. Final third, we've been horrific. We haven't seen enough of Mbeumo, enough of Diallo, enough of Mount, enough of Zerski. We haven't seen enough of these players, man. Ah, dark times, man. These are dark times for Manchester United. Really dark times. Let's hope we can make a comeback somehow, some way. But yeah, the referee is still a clown for giving that penalty. Ugh. The referee is still a clown for giving that penalty. Yeah, this is below average at the highest level, man. This is not Man United. This is not Man United, bro. You're failing to create, you're failing to score, you're failing to do anything. 1-0 down against Palace. Truly, it should have been 2, right? Mateta had a one-on-one opportunity where he should have scored. Just get the equalizer, bro. Stop stressing the fans out, bro. Stop stressing United fans out. These players, man. These players, this manager, they're really not really doing anything. It's all disorganized. It's so disorganized with these players. This manager doesn't know what he's doing as well. His system isn't working. He can't see that his system ain't working. You're playing players in wrong positions. These players, simple passes, you're failing to make. You're not even in your right. It's a mess, bro. It's a mess. Simple passes you're failing to make. You can't create opportunities. You're failing to score against Palace in this first half. It's a mess. It's really a mess today, bro. It's really a massive, massive mess. And we can't keep blaming the defense week in, week out. Where's the creative players? Where are the attackers? We're failing to score. We're failing to create. Henderson, this man is sleeping, bro. He's had nothing to do. Henderson, when is the last time Henderson made a save? He's sleeping, bro. Yeah, it's really a mess, bro. It's really a mess, Manchester United, bro. Ish. We can't keep seeing this week in, week out, week in, week out. Fair play last month, these players, the manager and the players turned up, right? Last month we got 3 wins on a bounce, but this month it looks like it's back to what we know. The Man United we know, bro. It looks like we've just become below bottom half of the table team now. That's Man United now, bro. Bottom half of the table, really underperforming. It's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. Yeah, it's a disgrace, man. It's a disgrace. We've just become a bottom half of the table team. Look at the way they're playing. This is what you expect from a bottom half of the table team. We are meant to be 15th. We are meant to be whichever position we are right now. I think we're 13th or something. That's where we're meant to be right now, bro. That's where we're meant to be right now because we're playing like a bottom half of the table team. Look at Henderson. He's relaxing, man. He's really relaxing. There's no threat from Man United to score. There's nothing. There's no threat. Who's gonna score? Are we creating chances? There's no threat. Henderson is relaxing right now. Go and get a goal. These guys can't create. They can't create. When they do create, the shot isn't good enough. It's a mess, bro. It's genuinely a mess. You're saying second half, that's when Manchester United. Yeah, bro, that's when they'll turn up trying to get a goal in the 80th minute. Yeah, that's when you'll see Zerski getting headers in the box. 80th minute. But first half, you don't want to create any opportunities. That's Man United. They did the same thing against Everton, bro. First half, you're not creating anything. It's below average. And then second half, 80th minute, that's when you want to get a goal. That's when you want to score an equalizer. It's so frustrating, bro. It is so frustrating because the whole game, you're underperforming. And then the second half, that's when you want to turn up. It doesn't make sense, United. Oh my God, Glasner, why do you have to do this to us, man? Why do you have to do this to us? Please have mercy, Glasner. Have mercy, please. Don't be a situation where it's 3-4-0. Have mercy on us. Have mercy on Manchester United, please. We can see these guys are underperforming right now. Please have mercy. Palace, have mercy. Great tackle, man. Great tackle. Oh my God, bro. We are on the cuff right now. Please, Crystal Palace, have mercy. That's where we're at right now. That's where we're at right now. We're begging for Palace to have mercy. That's where we're at. That's how bad we've been so far, bro. We have to beg Crystal Palace to have mercy on us. Please, Palace, please. Don't score another goal. That's where we're at. The performance is so bad, you have to beg Crystal Palace, please have mercy. Imagine, that's the downfall of Man United. We're going to Palace begging for mercy. That's the downfall of Man United, bro. We're begging for Palace not to score a second goal. That's how much we've declined, bro. That's how bad we've been in this game. We're just praying that these guys don't score another goal. Because offensively, we're offering nothing. Nothing offensively from Manchester United. Look at this offensive performance. It's been poor. It's been below average. These players, bro, a lot of these players, they need to just be dropped, man. I don't care if it's JJ Gabriel playing as a number 10 next game. Play JJ Gabriel. A lot of these players are a disgrace. I don't care, bro. Lack of creativity. Even JJ Gabriel, a 15-year-old kid, will create more than the guys that are starting right now. A 15-year-old kid, I don't care. Call him from the academy. Tell him, hey, from today, you're going to be playing for Man United. A 15-year-old kid will create more chances than the guys that have started right now. Lack of creativity, lack of goals. Henderson is relaxing, bro. Henderson is relaxing. This is what they did against Everton, bro. This is what they did against Everton. Nowhere to be seen. Chance. Oh my God, you're falling apart. Oh my God. Palace, please. Palace. Thank the Lord, bro. We are lucky that it's still 1-0. He was 1-on-1. All he needed to do in Ketia is a bum. All he needed to do is square it. It should have been 2-0. It should have been 2-0. Nketiah is a bum. All he needed to do is square. This is how bad we've been, bro. This is genuinely how bad we've been. Nketiah is a bum, bro. Oh my God. Thank the Lord. That's why you gotta pray. Please, Palace, have mercy on us. Maybe my prayers are working, right? Because Nketiah, if he squares that, it's 1-0. Maybe our prayers are working. Please, Palace, have mercy on us. Oh my God, man. JJ Gabriel, a 16-year-old kid. He's actually 15. A 15-year-old kid will create more chances than the players we have right now. Look at this passing, bro. Yeah, we need players to move on players, bro. We need to move on some of these players, bro. Lack of creativity. Really and truly, on paper, we see this team as, oh, this is our top 6 team. But really and truly, when they play games, this is a bottom half of the table team. Because you're playing like a bottom half of the table team every week. 10 men against Everton, you're failing to score, failing to create. That's a bottom half of the table team. Really, that's a relegation team, bro. On paper, it looks like, yo, these guys are a top 6 team. But in reality, they play like a bottom half of the table team, failing to create. Where is the creativity, bro? Where is the creativity, bro? Nketiah, thank the Lord Nketiah is a bum, because if he squares this, it's 1-0. If he passes the ball, it's 1-0. Thank the Lord Nketiah is a bum, bro. Thank the Lord, man, because, yo, it should have been 2-0 there. Oh, man, every week, this team, they just frustrate you. They just frustrate you week in, week out. Score or go. That's all we're begging for. Score or go. And yeah, halftime, a lot needs to change. A lot needs to change. We're getting dominated. And there we go. Halftime, bro. Halftime, a lot needs to change. We're getting dominated. We're getting destroyed. A lot needs to change. Management, the midfield hasn't been good enough. Lack of creativity. Halftime, a lot needs to change, bro. A lot needs to change. And our number 10s, they're creating nothing, bro. What's the point of having 2 number 10s if you're creating 0? 0, 0, 0. You got 2 number 10s but creating nothing. Henderson was comfortable in that game. What did Henderson do in that first half? Nothing, bro. He had nothing to do. The only shot you can remember of Henderson making was the first few seconds where Casemiro, it was a disorganized situation, and then Casemiro almost scored. But other than that, Henderson has been relaxing, bro. Henderson has been relaxing. What's the point of having two number 10s when you're creating zero, zero, nothing? You're creating nothing. No creativity, no goals. That's Man United, bro. No goals. Same situation against Everton. Zero, nothing. No creativity, no goals. And with Zerski, his movement can be better, but it's not only about Zerski. Midfield, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, if you just think about this team, you just lose your mind, man. You are just gonna lose your mind. Oh, that was a poor first half. The referee is a clown for giving a penalty, but other than the penalty, these guys could have been three. It could have been 3-0. There was a situation where Lenny Yoro, the ball bounced off of him, and then Mateta was one-on-one with Lamens. He missed that situation. And then in Ketia, another situation where in Ketia, instead of squaring the ball, we made a great recovery. So the score line, it doesn't really reflect the game. It could have been 2-3-0, bro. It could have been 2-3-0. Oh, my God. You're saying you're not gonna lie. Luke Shaw is our best player. Bro, Luke Shaw is the only one turning up. None of the attacking players have really turned up, realistically. Realistically. Zerski, you've been invisible. Umbuemo, you've been invisible. Mount, you've been invisible. A lot of invisible players today. Diallo, you've been invisible. Offensively, we haven't done nothing, bro. We're doing nothing offensively. No creativity, no goals. That's Manchester United in 2025, bro. That's realistic. On paper, people say, hey, this is a top 6 team, but this is a relegation team when they're playing. This is how a relegation team plays, bro. This is genuinely how a relegation team plays. Poor passing, lack of creativity, you're making defensive mistakes. That's what our relegation team does. Right? That's what you expect from Wolves, bro. That's what you expect from Wolves. No chances, no creativity, poor passing, poor crossing. Everything is poor, bro. Everything is bad. Right? Everything is bad. Mistakes are there, defensive errors are there. Bro, midfield is all over the place. This is genuinely what you expect from a relegation team. This is what that first half performance is what you expect from a team like Wolves. A poor bro, the passing was horrific, especially in the final third. Final third, you get the ball, you lose it. That's what you expect from Wolves, not Manchester United, bro. You can't 5 passes in a row. You can't do that. Really and truly, Man United constructing 5 passes in a row. They can't do that. Second half is it's down to the manager, man. It's down to the manager. He needs to make some substitutions. He needs to tweak something. And I said it before the game started. Like these players, they're not really comfortable in this type of formation, bro. They're not really comfortable in this system. Yeah, especially Mason Mount was invisible, bro. Yeah, bro. We're just seeing so many invisible players, bro. Invisible players. That's Man United. Your attack is completely invisible, man. Invisible, nowhere to be seen. No chances, no goals. Henderson is smiling right now because he's just relaxing, comfortable, relaxing, bro. It's a holiday for Henderson. Nothing to deal with. Because I can't remember the last opportunity we had, and you say, yo, Man United should have scored that besides the Casemiro chance, right? We're not creating, bro, and that's a massive problem. You buy goal scorers, but no creative players. Like with Ruben Amorim, you know your own system, right? You know your own system. Mbuemo is not a number 10. Fair play, Cunha is. Cunha is a natural number 10. But Mbuemo is not a number 10, bro. Brentford, he was never playing that. He's a winger, bro. He's a wing. It's like playing Ronaldo in the number 10 position. Like Ronaldo was a winger. That's the same thing Ruben Amorim is doing, bro. It's like playing CR7 as a number 10. But Ronaldo is a winger, right? It's like playing Bukayo Saka as a number 10, but the guy's a winger. It doesn't make sense. Mbeumo is a winger, not a number 10. So you're obviously gonna get these situations of lack of creativity. He's the type of player that creates from the wing, things like that. Dribbling players one-on-one with the fullback. That's where you want Mbeumo at, right? Going one-on-one with the fullbacks, things like that, crossing the ball from the wing. That's Mbeumo's game, bro. That's Mbeumo's game is, okay, he's a winger that goes wide, crossing the ball, things like that, dribbling the fullbacks. That's his game. He's not a number 10, bro. What Ruben Amorim is doing right now, playing Mbeumo as a number 10, it's worked in some games, but you're gonna see a lot of inconsistencies because it's not his natural position, bro. It's not his natural position. So obviously the guy's gonna look invisible in a lot of games because it's like playing Ronaldo as a number 10. What is he gonna do as a number 10, bro? Imagine this was Ronaldo, prime Ronaldo, a winger. You're playing him as a number 10. It doesn't make sense. That's what he's doing with Mbeumo. Even Diego Dalot, I understand why his performances are so bad because this guy, he's a right back first and foremost, but now you're playing him left wing back. Wrong positions, bro. Some of these players are in the wrong positions, but also these players, bro, poor passing, poor everything. Midfield, non-existent, man. Non-existent. Oh, man. I just hope and pray we can come back into that second half. Bro, these types of situations are frustrating. I think, bro, it just gives you a headache. It just gives you a headache week in, week out. But yeah, I think both the manager and the players, they gotta take accountability for this. Right? Accountability for this. I think where we're at, bro, it's even better to just call JJ Gabriel, right? Call JJ. Yo, JJ, hey, travel to Palace right now. Second half, we're gonna use you. Bro, he would create more than the people that are on the field right now. Because there's nothing, man. No creativity, no goals, nothing for Manchester United. But it's still possible that we can win. Let's see if these guys can do it, bro. Let's see if these guys can do it, right? Our Portuguese manager, it's down to you. Second half, let's see your tactics. Let's see what you're doing. Let's see how you're delivering with this team. The changes you make as well, because you can see Palace have been the better team. They're dominating you. It should have been 2-3-0. So it's down to the manager second half to analyze the situation and make some changes. You're saying if Manchester United don't turn it around second half, you are officially Amorim out. Bro, I get it, bro. We can't be doing this because last month you had a good month, right? Winning 3 games, perfect. And then this month you don't win anything. Bro, let's keep it real. If you look at November, right? This month, last month, Ruben Amorim got manager of the month. But this month, bro, we haven't won a game. We genuinely haven't won a game, right? If you look at November, this month, November, Manchester United haven't won a game. So you can't keep doing that. This month you're winning 3 games, and then the next month you don't win any game. November, we haven't won any game. We lost to Everton, we drew to Tottenham, we drew to Forest. So in November, you haven't won any game. The month is about to finish. You can't keep that inconsistencies, bro. One month you're doing this, the next month is horrible, the next month it's too much, it's too inconsistent, bro. Like, bro, I'm losing my mind right now. This team is too inconsistent. Last month you get manager of the month, the next month you have the worst manager. Bro, it's too inconsistent. Because losing games, I think, oh man, let's hope we don't lose it. Because November, realistically, if we lose this one, it's 2 losses, 2 draws. And now our season, bro. These other teams, top 6 teams, Aston Villa are leaving you, bro. If you lose this, Palace are leaving you, bro. That top 6 race is leaving you if you don't win. Too many teams are leaving you, right? Chelsea, you were level on points on Chelsea in the last month. Last month we were level on points. We were above Chelsea last month. But now Chelsea are leaving you. All these other teams are leaving you because you lack consistency, you lack creativity, you lack goals. So we're really becoming like Tottenham, bottling it. How look at this situation. Villa just last month, Aston Villa, we were like 6-7 points ahead of them. Now they are ahead of you. If you lose today, they're ahead of you with more points. So it's too inconsistent, man. It's too inconsistent. This team, you gotta deliver. No, this month you're winning games. The next month you haven't won any games. It's too inconsistent, man. Find some consistency. Bro, this team will make you lose your mind. This team will genuinely make you lose your mind. Second half, they gotta turn up. Second half, you gotta turn up. You gotta get a goal. Because if we lose today, oh my God, man. Oh my God. That's November, 0 wins in November. You can't do that as a top level team. If you realistically want to get top 4, top 6, you can't be, 1 month you're winning every game. The next month you're failing to win any game. It's too inconsistent. And it's almost like last season, bro. This is what we were seeing last season. This is why we finished 15th last season. This is what we were seeing, bro. This is what we were seeing. These types of performances, these types of results. That's why we finished 15th last season. And it looks like we're back to square one. You're saying if Sir Jim Ratcliffe really cares about the club, he will relieve Amorim of his duty. The manager is struggling, bro. The manager is struggling. I get the concept of, hey, Ruben Amorim doesn't have his own players, but also Glasner. So does Glasner. Glasner isn't crying about, I don't have my own players. Look at Glasner, bro. At Crystal Palace, he has a less budget. He spent less money, bro. So we can't make excuses. The only reason he's losing to Palace is because he doesn't have his own players. Also, Glasner, bro. Imagine if Glasner had money. He's at a team that barely even spends 70 M's, bro. So we can't be making excuses for the manager. He has to turn up. It looks like there's no improvement from last season because the league position, it tells you the truth, right? I think every day league position tells you the truth. It genuinely does tell you the truth. It tells you where you're at. It genuinely does. League position does tell you the truth. And look at where we're at right now. It's so inconsistent. We've been so inconsistent. That's why we're in the bottom half of the table. League position never lies, bro. These league position, they never lie, bro. Okay, sometimes it might lie with Liverpool. Liverpool are winning games late. They're top of the league. But eventually, you can't keep that situation up for long, right? So we can't even make excuses for Ruben, bro, because it's not like I can make excuses for you if you're playing Bayern or something. Oh, yeah, he doesn't have his own players. But when you're playing Everton 10 men, Crystal Palace, we can't make excuses about having your own players when you're playing 10 men Everton and failing to win. Crystal Palace failing to win. The excuses, if he was playing Bayern and then we're losing, I would understand that. Okay, Bayern, they have better players. We didn't really spend a lot. It's hard to go head to head with Bayern. But when you're playing Everton, Palace, teams with worse players, bro, there are no excuses at that point, bro. There are no excuses at that point. Yeah, you said you were losing this game. Second half, maybe, bro. Maybe second half we can turn up. But hey, this team, they're so frustrating, bro. They are so frustrating. They lose you the game. They lose you the momentum. What's really going on? Lack of consistency. All this lack of consistency is a frustration, man. It is frustrating. But we still have 45 minutes, bro. Somehow, some way, I know that United are a momentum player, a momentum team. So we might just switch up the momentum and come back into this game. Let's see, man. Second half about to start. About to start. Oh my God, man. This team is so frustrating, bro. It is so frustrating. This month has been horrible. I won't even lie. You draw to Nottingham Forest, draw to Tottenham, lose to Everton 10 men. And then today, if we end it with a loss, it's a disastrous month. It's a disastrous month. You're saying, nah, bro, we're gonna get smacked 3-0. I hope not, bro. I hope not. Because that should be Ruben Amorim packing his bags if it's a 3-0 situation. If we lose 3-0, I think Ruben needs to pack his bags after that. But yeah, second half underway. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, and kept your kept your house against your own team. Ah, bro. It's crazy, man. It's actually crazy. The way we're underperforming. This team not really delivering. It's too up and down, bro. It's too up and down with Man United. The one time we need them to accumulate points, and you can see Ruben Amorim on the touchline. The man is stressed. The man is really stressed. He knows the situation right now. He knows the situation. Yes, ain't no idea with how we play football. It's too disorganized, bro. It's too disorganized the way we're playing. And we're too much of a momentum team. With this moment, you're playing well. The next moment, you're out of the game. And that only comes when you play players out of position, bro. When you're playing these players out of position, they're going to be inconsistent. They are going to be inconsistent. Yeah, we didn't come back from 10 men. Everton. And if you think we're going to come back from Crystal Palace, maybe in some alternate universe, bro, maybe these players, they have something about them. They'll probably do something. But it's highly unlikely. If we couldn't come back from 10 men, coming back from 11v11 Palace is going to be harder, bro. It's going to be harder because you can see. I won't even say, yo, Man United are out of form, bro, because this is how they've been performing for over a year, right? This is how this team has been performing for over a year. You're saying Ruben Amorim should start playing players back into their original position. I agree with you, bro, because it doesn't really make sense with the players you have. I get it. I get it. We haven't really got him 100% what he wants. But bro, if you go into a club and you can see, okay, these are the types of players we'd have, don't make it a complicated situation for them to play, right? A complicated system. You know that, okay, these players, he can play as a right wing back. Let me just change the formation to suit my players. That's what you're supposed to do as a manager. Let me change my formation. Let me change my system to suit the players, because you can see the players are struggling in this system. They are struggling in this formation for over a year. It doesn't matter who you bring in, bro. It doesn't matter who you bring in. We've brought in new attacking players. They look like Garnacho now, right? Last season, it was Garnacho struggling like this. This season, it's Mbuemo. It's Cunha. So it doesn't matter who is playing in this system. Everybody's looking bad, bro. Everybody's looking bad. And to be fair to Garnacho, bro, at Chelsea, Maresca is using him the way you're supposed to use him. Sometimes just use the players to their strengths, bro. Right? There's no point in telling Mbuemo, oh yeah, you're a right winger, but I want you to play number 10, create opportunities as a number 10. He's not a creative player, bro. Right? He's not a creative, so it doesn't make sense. It's like telling Ronaldo, oh yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo, you're a goal scorer as a right winger. Let me play you as a number 10 today. It doesn't make sense, bro. It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense, bro. We're really struggling, man. We are really struggling right now. And I just hope Sir Jim Ratcliffe sees it in his mind that, yo, it's not really working now. Sometimes you just have to admit, yo, this thing it's not working now. This situation is not working now. Ruben Amorim gotta admit, for over a year, this system hasn't cooked, bro. League table doesn't lie. For over a year, your system is too inconsistent, bro. It's too yes, we'll win some games, but majority you're you're losing, bro. We're losing. We're losing games because I think there was a stat saying the man has only won 12 games in 12 months. So you can see this system, the win ratio is bad, bro. It's bad from this system. Your players, they can't play this. And obviously there'll be some games where they play well, but usually, bro, it's poor. It's more poor performances than good, right? It's more poor performances than good. It's like that saying, a broken clock is right twice a day, right? It doesn't mean the clock is working. Same with Ruben Amorim's system. Yeah, maybe you win some games, but it doesn't mean the system is working. You're losing more than you're winning with this system. You're losing more than you're winning, bro. The league position tells us that. In over a year, this system, you've lost more than you've won. Yes, there'll be some games where you win some games, but a broken clock is right twice a day, bro. It's right twice a day. So this system is clearly not suited for the players we have. You're playing Mbeumo as a number 10, a winger as a number 10, bro. It doesn't make sense. Diego Dalot, a right back as a left wing back. It doesn't really make sense. So these players, some of them are uncomfortable in they have to learn the position you're telling them to play, bro. Bro, you're saying you're trying to understand how we won the other matches. I'm also trying to understand, bro, but a broken clock is right twice a day, bro. It's right twice a day. Right now, we're getting cooked again. We are getting cooked by Palace, bro. Palace, Wharton, they've kept it simple-ish. Man, we need a reply. We need a response by Manchester United. A genuine response is needed by these players. You can't keep playing like this, man. And I put it down to both the players and the manager. Like the manager, you're playing some of these players out of position. A winger, Mbeumo is a winger, you're playing him as a number 10. Of course, he's not going to create, bro, like a natural number 10. So some of these situations, it doesn't make sense, bro. I put this game on both the manager and the players. The players, you're failing to make basic passes. 5 consecutive passes, you are failing to make them, bro. But then the manager, you can see your team is struggling. You're not making substitutions now. Your midfield is really getting cooked. It's getting cooked. Bring on somebody like Kobe Mainoo. So this is why I'm blaming both the manager and the players right now. Right? Your manager, you're seeing you're getting cooked right now. You need substitutions right now. He's just relaxing. He's just relaxing. Your midfield is getting cooked right now. Look at our midfield, bro. It's getting cooked. It's getting destroyed. Midfield is really getting cooked and destroyed. Right? Attack is not creating anything. It's not working. Ruben Amorim, change something. A tactical change. Either make a change from the substitution or a tactical change. Glasner is outclassing you right now. So that's why I say this game is down to both the manager and the players. Oh my God. At least he's bringing on Mazraoui. But bro, Mazraoui won't get you anything. This is what I'm saying about Ruben Amorim. We need a goal. You're bringing in Mazraoui. Mazraoui is not an attacking fullback, bro. We saw him against Everton. Oh, Josh. 1-1. Josh. Zerski. Hey. 1-1. Thank the Lord, man. Josh. From Norway. Josh. Hey, Joshua Zerski. Oh my God. Yo, we needed that. We needed that goal. We genuinely needed that goal. Josh. Oh, it came out of nowhere though. Bro, sometimes you need moments like that, bro. You need moments like that. Josh. It was a good goal. Tight angle, good goal. I think the goalkeeper should have done more. Tight angle, great goal from Josh, man. Joshua Zerski. Josh does it. Oh, great finish, bro. Great finish. We needed that. Bro, I was losing my mind. Great goal from Josh. Tight angle by Josh scores the goal. Joshua Zerski, man. Oh, we needed that. We needed that equalizer. Yeah, bro, I don't care how they score. We need to win this, bro. I was losing my mind. Bro. These guys, you gotta win this. But that's the thing with United. That game, that goal came out of nowhere. You're playing horrible, and then Josh just turns up with something, bro. Fair play to Joshua Zerski. Ah, bro, but now it's level. Don't fall apart again. Fair play to Joshua Zerski, man. We needed that goal, but I'm still losing my mind with these players. Unlucky for Lenny Euro to get substituted. You can see it's really affecting him, bro. It's really, really affecting him. But fair play to Josh, bro. Josh, we needed that. We needed that goal, man. We were getting cooked, and then Josh just turned up from a tight angle as well. We were really getting cooked right there. Yeah, try and score another goal. Ah, bro, but we were getting cooked, man. We needed that. We needed that just to breathe. We needed that goal just to breathe and celebrate, bro. Ah, Josh. Ah, man. Joshua Zerski, at least the guy got to go, but don't concede. With this team, bro, I'm not celebrating too early because I know this team. You equalize and then you concede again. Like, the only way I'm going to celebrate is full time or winning the game. The referees blows the whistle, it's full time or winning the game. That's when I'm going to celebrate 100% because I know this team. 100% I know this team, bro. 100% I know this team. But now Amorim, Josh has really come in clutch. Let's hope the team let's hope this goal is a catalyst, bro. A catalyst to perform better, a catalyst to get more goals. Like, that's what we need right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bro, that's the thing. And Palace are still controlling the game. It's not like, yo, that goal has changed anything. Palace are still controlling the game. Palace are still controlling the game. So we need to play better football, bro. I think we're lucky that it's 1-1, but we'll take our luck, bro. We'll take our luck. We will take our luck because Palace, they have been the better team for majority of the game, but football is about moments, bro. That one moment, we gotta go, and now we're back into the game. Football is about moments, and sometimes if you don't take your moments, you're gonna cry, bro. You are gonna cry. Palace, they never took their moments. And I said it, Man United are a momentum team, up and down, inconsistent. You're saying even if we win this game, Amram still, he still needs to go, though. He still needs to go. This is too inconsistent, up and down. You're playing players in wrong positions. You're getting cooked week in, week out. Bro, this is too much, bro. This is too much. This is too much to handle, bro. This is genuinely too much to handle. Like, the inconsistency is scary. This is what a mid-table team does. They're inconsistent like this. Top 4 teams, bro, they're winning comfortably. I'm not saying against Palace. Palace is a hard team. But against Everton, 10 men? You're failing to win against 10 men. And even the goal, it's not like we created it from magic. It came out of nowhere, that equalizer. It's not like we created it playing some amazing football, building up. So we're still getting cooked right now. At least that goal came. Fortune with that goal, bro. Fortune with that goal. But we need another one. We genuinely do need another one. Come on, United. Go and cook another goal. But the referee is a clown as well for that penalty. The referee is a clown as well for that penalty first half. But I'm not saying, yo, without the penalty we're better. But, yo, I don't think it was a penalty. But looking at the whole situation, Mateta could have had 2 goals in that first half. Nketiah was selfish. If he squares it, we're 2-0 down as well. So, we're riding our luck right now. I think God is on our side. That goal came, but we're still getting cooked. We are still getting cooked in the midfield. We're still having poor performances. Palace are still the better team, bro. But God is on our side, which is the most important thing, bro. God is on our side, so he might deliver another goal for us, right? The most important thing is that God is on our side, bro. He might deliver another goal for us. Come on, United. Come on, United, bro. God is on our side. And with God, anything is possible. We can still win this game. Come on, United. Oh, bro, this is such a stressful game because From minute one, you're asking yourself, yo, what's really going on? What's really, really going on? And for me, Bruno does more damage where Mbeumo is playing as a number 10. Because Mbeumo is not creative, bro. Mbeumo he's a goal scorer, but he's not creative like that, bro. You need a creative outlet. I think Bruno is more creative than Mbeumo. If you played, Cass next to Kobe Mino and then Bruno as a number 10, because it doesn't really make sense. Your most creative player is in the double pivot, not in the number 10. It's crazy, bro. It is actually crazy. Your most creative player is playing deep, right? Instead of playing closer to the final third. It doesn't really make sense. I'm not saying, Bruno is world class. I'm just saying the guy is more creative than the people we have in the number 10s. Right? Yes, Bruno has his flaw, but he's way more creative than Mount, way more creative than Mbeumo. Bruno has his flaws, but he's gonna create more than these guys. And that's the best position for Bruno. Okay, Bruno Fernandes, no defensive responsibilities. You're just there to create as a number 10. That's the best position for him. That's really the best position for him. Because with Bruno in the double pivot, you'll see him just leaving Casemiro alone, things like that. He's playing a box-to-box role, but with this double pivot, if you leave Cas alone, and then we have a counter-attack, it's like you have no midfield. They just run through your midfield. So, playing Bruno, play him as a number 10, bro. Play him the way Oli was playing. We remember when we signed Bruno, he was playing as a number 10 under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, cooking, breaking records, assisting. He had an assist record, bro. But now Bruno is not getting an assist because you're playing him deep. Your most creative player is playing deep. It doesn't really make sense, bro. It doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense. A winger that, bro, Mbeumo is a winger. He's not as creative as Bruno. Like Bruno, that's his natural position, number 10. So, we got, Mason Mount. Mount Kilimanjaro. The man has been invisible, but he scores. Oh, Mason Mount. Mount Kilimanjaro. Oh, the man has been invisible, but he gets the goal. Oh my God, Mason Mount, 2-1. Bro, I told you, God is on our side. God is on our side, bro. When God is on our side, anything is possible. Anything can happen, bro. Mason Mount, Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Everest has scored. Oh my God, Mount Everest has scored. Mason Mount with the goal. 2-1. Out of nowhere, we were getting cooked. And Mason Mount turns up with a goal. Oh my God, Bruno, that was good from Bruno, bro. That was good from Bruno. That was a good touch from Bruno. And then Mount Everest out of nowhere. Good goal from Mount, bro. The man has been invisible, but he gets the goal. Proper from Mount, bro. Proper from Mount. 2-1. I said it. God is on our side. Anything can happen. Anything can happen when God is on your side, man. Yo. Bro. We got lucky, bro. We got lucky. What a comeback, though. We got lucky. We haven't been the better team, but God is on our side. God is on our side. Anything can happen, bro. Palace have been cooking us, but when God is on your side, there's nothing you can do, bro. There's nothing you can do to stop a team that God wants to win. Yeah, what a comeback, bro. What a comeback. Now just don't concede. Keep it simple. I'm okay if we end this game 2-1. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's not give it away. God is on our side now. God is on our side, bro. We were getting cooked. Our midfield was getting cooked, but a nice free kick. Mason Mount into the box. Mount Everest has scored for Manchester United. Yo, we were genuinely getting cooked, but Mount Everest does it for Manchester United. Yo. Yeah, we shouldn't allow them to score. Let's keep this, bro. Let's keep this performance. Don't allow these guys to score. Mount, fair play, man. Fair play. He saw the opportunity. Good pass from, and it looked like they practiced that in the training ground. That type of free kick. That type of free kick was practice. Okay, let me lay to you, and then you just aim for the near corner. Henderson didn't do anything. Well done to United. Glasner losing his mind. They've been the better team, but only the result matters, bro. Aish. But it's still inconsistent from Ruben, bro. Ruben. Those two goals came out of nowhere. I have to keep it real. But I'm still smiling that God is on our side, bro. God is on our side. We haven't been the better team, but God wants us to win, bro. God wants us to win. We're up. We're up now. Oh my God. Yo, imagine, bro. Imagine. That free kick was smart, though. That free kick was smart. Mount and Bruno Mount, yo, Mount just said, hey, I'm going to place it right now. Yeah, that was a smart free kick. Don't concede, bro. Do not concede right after. Now, this is what this team love doing, right? You get the momentum and then you concede right after. But we're in a comfortable position. Almost a 70th minute. Can you hold on, Manchester United? Defensively, this is where we need to turn up. God has saved us right there. God has saved us. We were having a horrible performance, but God said, okay, here's a fancy free kick, a nice free kick, and a good goal from Joshua Zerski. And that angle was tight as well. But thank the Lord that we're winning, bro. Thank the Lord that we are winning. Yo, come on, come on. Just defend well now. Just defend well, bro. I was stressing when it was 1-0 down. Like, I was really losing my mind, stressing these players are so inconsistent. And I said, these players are moments players. It's all about moments. It's all about momentum. When they have the momentum, they can win a game. They can genuinely win a game. It's all about moments for these players. They're never consistent throughout 90 minutes. Man United are a team of moments, bro. They are a team of moments, never consistent 90 minutes. Oh, but thank the Lord, man. Mount, thank you. Thank you, Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount Everest. Oh, Mount, man, thank you, my guy. You've been invisible the whole game, but you've done the most important thing, score a goal. That's the most important thing, bro. That is the most important thing. Mount has been invisible majority of the game, but he's done the most important thing. Get that goal. Fair play to Mason Mount. Fair play to Mount Kilimanjaro. Oh, Mount Everest. Oh, fair play. Now just keep it organized defensively. And Loki, Lenny Yoro, I know he was upset coming out. But obviously, when he came out, it was 1-0. And I was like, yo, why are you bringing in a defender instead of an attacking player to win the game? But now looks like Mazraoui will be comfortable to defend this lead. It'll be comfortable. So it looks like everything worked out. Looks like everything worked out. You're going to need Mazraoui to defend this lead. When it was 1-0 down, I was asking the manager, like, yo, this substitution doesn't make sense, bro. You need attacking subs. We were 1-0 down. We need to get back into the game. But now looks like everything has aligned, bro. Everything has aligned for Manchester United. Mount Everest scores, man. Fair play to Mount, bro. Fair play to Mount. You've done the most important thing, which is score a goal. Yes, the performance wasn't there, but that free kick was genius. Magical for Manchester United. But yeah, I'm not gonna get too carried away, bro. I'm not gonna get too carried away because with Glasner, there's still a situation where this man can get back into the game. Like, I know Glasner as a manager, bro. Still some moments, don't get carried away. You're winning the game. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it organized. Let's keep it structured. Now it's just about how you defend, right? Don't get too selfish. attacking too much, this and that. Just defend with a structure, defend this lead. Yeah, but that was vital for Zerski, and that was what? His first Premier League goal this season. Really happy for the guy, man. Really happy for the guy. And in a situation where we're barely creating, those two goals, we've really taken our opportunities because those are the only opportunities we've created. That free kick, that goal, we took it. And then the Zerski goal, we took it. So we've taken our chances, and that's the difference between the two teams. Palace, you haven't really taken your chances. We have. We have, and God is on our side as well, man. God is on our side. He doesn't want Palace to win today. Come on. Yo, what a turnaround, bro. That's how fast football can change, man. One moment you're losing your mind. In 10 minutes, it's 2-1. That's how fast football can change. That's genuinely how fast football can change. 10 minutes ago or something, we were 1-0 down or something. Oh, man. Oh, you love to see it, bro. This is why football is amazing, man. This is why football is amazing. One moment you're losing your mind, 1-0 down. The next moment is 2-1. Yeah, football is amazing, man. Football is amazing. Like, wow, wow. I was losing my mind right there, bro. I was losing my mind at 1-0 down. But yeah, looks like, hey, the goals have given us some type of momentum as well. Diego Dalot dribbling as well, bro. Crazy situation. Diego Dalot trying to dribble his way into the final third. Yeah, come on, let's win this now, bro. Let's not let this slip. But with Ruben, we've been really lucky with this, bro. Those were two good moments, two good goals, but we haven't played well. And sometimes we just need that type of luck, bro. Sometimes we just need that type of luck to go over the line. Right? Eish, thank the Lord, man. The God was on our side today. Because 20 minutes ago, we were losing our mind. I was losing my mind saying, yo, this isn't good enough. What's really going on? Man United are not turning up. But then 2 goals later, you're relaxed now. We're relaxed, but we still have to defend this lead, bro. We still have to defend this lead. That's how fast football can change. One moment you're losing your mind. The next moment, it's all smiles. It's all smiles, bro. Come on, come on. Just to get this lead, right? Keep this lead. I beg you. I'm begging, I'm praying. I'm begging, I'm praying. Defensively, you got to be on point. And thank the Lord, man. Thank the Lord. Palace, when they had the momentum, they never capitalized, bro. And that's what I keep saying. Football, yo, you got to capitalize when you're on top. You got to capitalize when you're on top because once the other team scores, bro, you're going to regret those chances. You're saying you're here. Hey, big up, bro. Big up. Big up, bro. Big up, bro. Hey, fortunately, we're winning. We're winning. God is on our side today, man. God is on our side today. We're winning 2-1, bro. 2-1, bro. Hey, first half was disastrous. The first few minutes of the second half was disastrous, but then Josh comes up with a goal, and then Mason Mount Everest with the goal, the second goal, man. We've done it. We've done it. We've come back. The comeback has been complete, but don't concede, bro, because I'm going to lose my mind. Do not concede. Oh, man, so disorganized, bro. So disorganized. And low-key, we still haven't offered any creativity. You're saying, wonder what Ruben Amorim told them at halftime? Bro, hey, I don't think it's a halftime situation. I think we've been fortunate. We've been fortunate. That free kick, Mount took it well. Zerski, a tight angle, he took it well. It's not like we created unbelievable chances, bro. We have been fortunate. We just have to accept that, yo, God is on our side now, bro. God is on our side. He wants us to win this game. But thank the Lord, Palace didn't take the opportunities in the second half. They failed to take their chances. Now you can see they're losing their minds, bro. They are losing their minds. And that's the thing with quality, bro. Like, sometimes when you just have the quality, you can switch it up at any moment, any time. We needed this win, bro. We needed this win. We needed this result. We needed this result because at least now we go above Palace. Oh, bro, we needed this result. At least now you go above Liverpool as well. You go above Tottenham. It was a disgrace that we're on the same points as Liverpool and Tottenham, bro. We needed this win. We needed this win. So Oliver Glasner, bro. Oliver Glasner. His team has let him down in the final moments, but God was on United's side. 15 minutes. 15 minutes of defending for your lives. 15 minutes of seeing out the game. Come on. Come on, come on. Away from home, this is a massive win. This is all we wanted, bro. Winning a game like this, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. This is what it's about, man. Getting the 3 points. This is what it's about. I still don't trust the manager. I still don't trust the players. But just win games, bro. Just win games. I don't trust both the manager and the players, bro. I do not trust any of them. But God is on our side, man. God is on our side today. Oh, come on, come on, come on, Josh. Josh, keep it simple, Joshua. Joshua, you are supposed to keep it simple. And they should have passed to Ahmad, though. Ahmad was free there. Ahmad was free there. But yeah, second half way better. Especially these past like 15, 20 minutes. Like this is when we've turned up. I won't even lie. Better football, attacking with purpose, looking a bit confident on the ball, defending well. I think these past 20 minutes has been way better for Manchester United. And if you gotta get yellow cards, get them. Just keep them from scoring again. Keep them from scoring again, bro. Oh, thank the Lord we got that goal. Yo, I was losing my mind, man. If we lost this, those are massive drop points. First win of the month, at least. First win of the month. But you can see Glasner, he's not going to go down without a fight. He wants that equalizer, Glasner. 13 minutes, 12 minutes. It's now or never to get over the line, Manchester United. 12, 15 minutes. The boy Man United want, Adam Wharton, was substituted. Right? The midfielder we want, Wharton, was substituted. And there were rumors saying Adam Wharton, he'll only go to Man United if we have like top 4 Champions League. Looks like he's an ambitious player, wants to play in a club with Champions League. But I think with Baleba, he's going to be way better because Baleba is a Man United fan. So if you go for Baleba, he won't really care if we're in the Champions League or not. But we need to get that Champions League, bro. Like, if Man United don't have UCL next season, it's 3 seasons without Champions League. 3 seasons in a row. I think that's the longest drought in over like 30 years, bro. That's the longest drought Man United have had no Champions League in over 30 years. So that's crazy, bro. That's crazy because we know Sir Alex, bro. Sir Alex was getting Champions League on a regular basis. But Oli got Champions League. Ten Hag got I don't think we've gone 3 seasons in a row without Champions League football. So we shouldn't let that happen. If we don't get Champions League next season, it's the longest run drought without Champions League football in like 30 years, bro. So which is bad, which is really bad, bro. 30 years without Champions League. The longest drought. The longest drought for us. Yeah, but see out the game. I like the way, and that's what I said. This team it's a moments team, bro, and which it makes you frustrated that they only turn up in moments, right? First half you're getting cooked, and this is when you're gonna turn up. But at least they turned up, bro. At least they turned up. Final moments, at least they turned up, bro. It's so frustrating that these guys only want to turn up when the. I wish this team could be consistent, bro. Because look at the way they're playing right now. Right? This is organized. You're passing with purpose. You're defending well. Couldn't you start the game like that? Bro, couldn't you start the game playing like this? Defending well, great structure, great foundation, pressing well. Couldn't you start the game like this? This team, it's a team, bro. It's a moment's team. Fair play to Josh, man. Josh. That goal was really the turning point. Yeah, they turn up only when we're a go down, bro. We need to be consistent. We need to be consistent in the performances because you only turning up in this moment, that moment, it doesn't really give us a lot, bro. It doesn't really give us a lot. You gotta be turning up consistently, turning up every day, turning up every game, right? Ish. And you can see the disappointment from Glasner. He is pissed, bro. He is upset. And that's football. Football sometimes, football can be heartbreaking, bro. It can be heartbreaking. One moment, you're the better team, and then two brilliant moments, two brilliant goals from Man United just changed the whole game. And now they have the momentum. Now they have the spirit. Now they have the confidence to play. Fair play, man. This second half way better. Look at the way they're playing. Couldn't you have started like this? Oh, we're playing fancy football now. We are really playing some fancy football against Palace. Fair play. Fair play. But I still believe, Glasner with better players, he cooks differently, bro. He cooks differently. He cooks differently. I've seen enough. Martinez, the butcher. Luke Shaw out. Martinez, the butcher. On. Welcome back, Butcher Martinez. Argentina. Martinez, the butcher. Back home, man. Back playing games. Welcome back, Martinez, the butcher. Argentina. Maybe him coming back, he'll bring the confidence, bro. He'll bring the confidence because sometimes it's not really about the player's quality. Martinez brings leadership, bro. He brings leadership, he brings confidence, and that's probably what we're missing from somebody like Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw, he's having some great performances, but Martinez brings that confidence, bro. He brings that confidence. The butcher, Argentina. Martinez, the butcher. Martinez, welcome back. Welcome back, Martinez. Martinez, the butcher. Argentina. But hey, fair play to Martinez. That was major injury. Really, doctors are surprised that he recovered earlier than expected. But yeah, fair play. The rehab must have been dreadful for him, bro, because being injured for a long time, the rehab, everything, the whole situation you go through, just great to see Martinez back, bro. You're saying you blame the manager, but sometimes these players, they're just lazy, bro. They are just lazy and inconsistent. Why didn't you start like the game like this? Right? Why didn't you start the game like this? Sometimes they're just lazy. The first half, if you are playing like this, we don't go 1-0 down. Yeah, you're saying if he gives a beautiful assist today, I would jump so happy. Yeah, hey, Butcher is back. Butcher is back. Martinez, the Butcher. Great to see him, man. Great to see him. Great to see him because these rehabs, they're a problem for some players, man. Like months without football. Let's see how his first few games will look. A few months without football. Let's hope it's not a situation where Martinez is the guy that makes a mistake and then Palace score. If that is the case, bro, people cook Martinez, bro. Let's hope that's not the situation. But we're in control right now. Final 5 minutes, we're in control right now. We are in control. We should be able to get over the line. We should be able to win this game. A game of two halves, bro. A game of two halves, a game of moments. right? A game where Man United, you start the game lazy, man. You start the game extremely lazy. That's the frustrating thing about these players. One moment you want to turn up, the next moment you want to be dreadful, horrible. It's horrible to see, bro. If you turned up from the beginning, we probably score 3 goals this game. We probably score 3 goals. That's the frustrating thing about this team. In a lot of moments, you don't want to turn up. A lot of moments, man. In a lot of moments, you don't want to turn up. So at least we found our feet. It's better to win the game than not, bro. It's better for them to show up and win the game than losing the game, bro. Because I would have lost my mind if we lost that. Yeah, but the butcher back in business, back in town. The butcher back in business, back in town. Martinez, the butcher. Hey, welcome back, man. Welcome back. I know it's hard dealing with injuries. Let's hope Martinez doesn't become like injury prone, because we've seen it in a lot of situations where your first few injuries, they just make you injury prone, bro. Let's hope it's not like another Luke Shaw situation where the next 5 years Martinez is just experiencing injury after injury after injury. We've seen that in football. Football is like that, bro. Football is like that. Yeah, but hey, the butcher, Martinez, the butcher. He's gonna wanna get back in style, bro. He's gonna wanna come back in style. And Martinez is so good. He can even play as a midfielder, bro. You can already see the passion. He's back. Martinez with the passion, bro. The butcher is back. The butcher is back. Back with his passion, bro. Come on, United. Keep the lead, man. Keep the lead. Don't concede. Ah, bro, you've put a smile on our faces, man. Keep a lead. Do not concede. The butcher is back. Yeah, we are cooking in the final moments. Second half, we are cooking. Cooking some delicious food. Yeah, Martinez, he's showing some passions though. He's showing some passion. He's playing okay. Getting into some great positions. He's playing okay, bro. But I don't want him to like overcommit and then get like another injury, bro. That's the thing with Martinez. We don't want him to like overcommit, get another injury. It's gonna be a messed up situation. If he overcommits, get another injury, it's a dead situation, bro. It's a dead situation. But yeah, the butcher back, butchering. The butcher is back, butchering. Martinez, the butcher. Welcome back, man. Welcome back. Welcome back. 3 minutes. Just defend with your lives, bro. Defend with your lives. God was on our side. We scored the goals we needed to score. And looks like it's going to be 3 points against Palace. Let's hope Liverpool lose. Liverpool are playing next. Let's hope Liverpool lose. But good comeback, man. Good comeback. Great comeback. Good comeback. Good comeback, bro. Ish. Because I was losing my mind. That's this team, bro. That's this team it'll put you through so many emotions. Man United will put you through so many emotions, bro. One moment you're losing your mind because you're 1-0 down. The next moment is 2-1, bro. This team will put you through so many emotions. Like the emotions you get just being a United fan is crazy, bro. But we're about to win this game. A few minutes left, man. A few minutes left. Martinez, the butcher. Martinez, the butcher. Welcome back, my brother Martinez. Welcome back. Right, you're coming back into the perfect situation. Man United 2-1 up. Martinez, the butcher. Hey. Nah, bro. Live stream for the West Ham, Liverpool, and Chelsea, Arsenal. I would have to edit, bro. I would have to edit some videos. Man United, obviously, after this, I have to post a video of them leaving the field, leaving the stadium. So while they're leaving the stadium, those games will be on, bro. So I can't do another watch along because also, I'll have to like post a video of them leaving the stadium. They're gonna leave the stadium after this. So, I'll be watching the game, but I won't do a live stream, bro. I won't do a live stream because I'll still have to post more videos about this game, the players leaving the stadium, the manager, this and that. So, I'll be watching the game, but I would have to be active for this game as well, bro. Active for this game. And also, there was a situation where Jason Wilcox was at the stadium. Have to post a video as well for that as well. You're saying the most annoying thing is that Liverpool would win when we win. Yeah, that's the most annoying thing, bro. We need to just pass these guys one time, bro. We need to surpass these guys one time. Stop winning when we're winning, losing when we're losing. Because it's so frustrating. Right now, I want to laugh at Liverpool, bro. But if they win, it's they only lose when we lose, bro. The only time I could laugh at Liverpool is when we beat them. That's the last time where I could genuinely laugh at Liverpool. Because, hey, you're trying to laugh at a Liverpool fan in Champions League. They're just saying, yo, your team didn't even qualify. So you can't even laugh at them at that point. So at least if they lose today, I can genuinely 100% laugh at Liverpool a proper way, bro. A proper way laughing at Liverpool. Yeah, but hey, at least, bro, at least this team, it gives you so many frustrating moments. It gives you so many frustrating moments, but at least they've won the game right now, bro. At least they've won the game right now. Looks like they're gonna do it. Now, just a few more minutes. 2 minutes left. We're into added time, bro. 2 minutes left. This team has done their job. Mason Mount with a smart free kick. Joshua Zerski with a good goal as well, bro. Manchester United back to winning ways. That's what we want, bro. That is what we want. And Martinez, the butcher, back in town, bro. Back in town. Martinez playing games. He looks confident. Going 50-50 with challenges. With Martinez, he's so passionate. That's why he gets injured, bro. He's so passionate with the with the tackles, with the way he defends. That's why you get injured. Just keep it simple, my boy. We don't want you injured again. I love that about Martinez, but that's another reason the guy gets injured. He's too passionate. He wants to go 100% in. He wants to go 100% in. Come on, bro. Just keep it simple, man. Keep it simple. Keep it calm. Martinez, the butcher. Yeah, this was a good second half. First half was horrendous, bro. Horrendous, but second half you turned up. You got the results. And this is all we ask for, bro. This is all we ask for. Win your games, man. Win your games. This is all we keep asking for week in, week out. Man United, can you win the games? Man United, can you do something? And yeah, with Kobe Mano, he's not getting a lot of game time, but a few seconds today, bro. He got a few seconds today. Obviously, he won't be happy with just getting like a few minutes, but it's better than nothing, man. It's better than nothing. It's really better than nothing. Yeah, ish. Second game, just win it. At least second game is highly winnable than this, bro. Highly, highly winnable than this. Our next game is highly, highly winnable. But we got over the line, bro. We got over the line. The butcher is back. Everybody is smiling, bro. Everybody is smiling. And now it's just about getting over the line. Come on, United. Blow the whistle. And the referee, he's going to take some time to blow the whistle because this referee is a clown, bro. Because I don't think that was a penalty, the first penalty. But we already know this referee is a clown, bro. Ah, but at least we got over the line. We got over the line. We got over the line. Oh, man. You're saying, wait, Manchester United is actually beating Crystal Palace. Yeah, bro. I wasn't 100% confident, but I said it, bro. Go back to when the video said, with God, anything is possible. God is on our side, man. God is on our side. I said it when the game started. Like, hey, God is on our side, man. God just wants us to win this game and get over the line. Palace even destroyed Liverpool, bro. They destroyed that Liverpool team. Now we can genuinely laugh at Liverpool. Let's hope Liverpool lose the next game. But yo, at least we've won. We've done our job. We've done our job. Martinez, the butcher. Hey, back in the building, Martinez. Back in the building, the butcher. And there we have it, man. Full time, emotional game. That was really an emotional game, bro. But we did it. 2-1. We did it. Great goal from Mount. Great goal from Zerski. First half was, it was emotional, man. It was emotional. I was losing my mind. But at least this team got over the line. 100%. We're in the building. 3 points in the bag. 3 points in the bag. Martinez, the butcher, is back. I think it's all smiles at the end of the day, bro. It's all smiles at the end of the day. We were crashing out during the game, bro. We were crashing out when it was 1-0 down. But God was on our side. Eventually, we did it. Eventually, we did it. And one thing about these players, they're so lazy, bro. Because there are a lot of moments where you as a team, if you started playing the way you played after that Zerski goal, because after that Joshua Zerski goal, we just came to life, bro. We just came to life, and then we got another goal. Bro, this team, the inconsistencies throughout a 90-minute period is the most frustrating thing. Because first half you're playing so badly, but then at least you turned up second half, bro. We're back in the building. The butcher is back. Oh, smiles for Manchester United, man. Oh, smiles for Manchester United. We needed those points, bro, because let me just check the table. What's the table looking like? What's the table looking like? Premier League, please update that table. Sixth place. Sixth place, and our next game is Wolves. The table is looking better because if we lost, we would have been 13th, bro. We would have been 13th next to Liverpool. Oh my God. But now, sixth place. The table is looking way better, bro. Update that table. Premier League, please update that table. Sixth place, man. Sixth place. Looks like we're level on points with Villa. And just what? 1 point. That's why I was saying before the game, winning a game like this is massive to keep the top 4 race, to keep that race alive, bro. At least we've kept that race alive, right? I think, yeah, looks like what, 1 point. 1 point from top 4. 1 point from top 4 with a game in hand. Oh, no, no game in hand. 1 point from top 4. So Villa still have to play. But yeah, Chelsea, let's hope they lose that one. I'd rather have Arsenal win that game so that we can keep the top 4 race with Chelsea. Because if Chelsea lose, it means that we're what, 2 points away from Chelsea. So that's why this game was so massive to win, bro. Because just imagine that if Chelsea lose, what 2 points off what? Top 3? That's why this game was so important to win, bro. So at least we did what we needed to do. Shout out everybody that joined the stream, man. Shout out back to winning ways, back to getting 3 points. And now, what? Top 6 now, 3 points off third place. Let's hope Chelsea lose against Arsenal, man. Let's hope Chelsea lose against Arsenal because I really want a top 3, top 4 situation, bro. But lack of consistency with this team might be the reason we don't get top 4. But the race is on, bro. The race is on. The points are there. The table doesn't lie. So the race is still on, bro. The race is still on. Let's hope these players do not bottle top 4. You're there. You're there, bro. 1 point off of Sunderland. 1 point from 4th. 2 points off of Chelsea. So we're there, bro. We're there. We're there. Realistically, we are there. But let's take it game by game. But shout out everybody that is supporting this channel. And hey, at least we won, bro. At